All right. Let me check some more stuff here. Make sure, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing great. Yet once again, I still do not have. I've got to figure that out. Let's see. There we are. All right. So, yeah, everyone, I am back. Once again, we are operating on the base. I have gotten a lot of work done. And I've also been working on something in my spare time while I've been operating, which I've been doing some fun stuff with this, trying to get it done. See if I can make something kind of nifty out of it. I don't know. We'll see. It may be something good. It may be a colossal failure. At some point, I do need to start a. I need to start building some sort of aerial reconnaissance vehicle to move some stuff around. Got some stuff in positions. We've got our solar panels working. I would like to build a third one at some point in time. Whether I get to that tonight or not, I don't know. I don't know whether we will or not. Mm. And I feel the need to tell everybody the reason I have not been doing Helldiver stuff recently is the new patch that they have dropped. Um, not the new one they're going to drop. The last performance thing they did before they got this one performance. Uh, completely jacked my entire system up. So the Helldiver system was telling me, "Hey, we need you to update your drivers on your NVIDIA driver system on my graphics card." And I'm like, "Yeah, wait a minute, that's not right because my graphics card is updated. You dummy." And they're like, "No, no, no, it's not updated because we can see it's not updated." And I'm like, "No, no, they're updated." So now, as it turns out, I do not have updated graphics cards, even though I've updated and recovered the files and done everything I'm supposed to. It's um, it's just not doing what I need it to do. So my big issue now is I've got to figure out, or at least hope that the new patch that they're going to be bringing in for Helldivers is going to fix a lot of that. So that way, everything can be figured out, everything can be worked on, and I can go back to doing some Helldiver stuff. I can go back to because I miss Helldivers. I really do. It's a good game. I really miss playing it, and I can't play it right now because the system just won't let me. So I'm kind of in a bad position right now, as it were. So I'm trying to get back to that. Also, I'm working on this little vehicle right here. I'm fixing to add probably a couple of things to it. I need to hook up a cockpit to this thing. Mm, and the
Yeah,
other thing,
yeah.
hey, how you doing?
I saw those rover videos that you did. Those rovers kind of seemed like crap. Their capabilities were shit. They were cool, but they're shit. I'm looking
Oh,
at it going, this fuck can make it over one bump and then explode.
oh yeah.
I do not call that a rover. I call that
Well,
a
I
satellite, and you
mentioned
stare at it.
I mentioned in there what it would take to fix that. It needs a skiff system underneath, so when it
Actually, I've
hits.
tried that. I've tried that as well.
Mhm.
With the proper bump, if you're actually traveling, it will explode.
Ah,
Still.
okay. Well, it's still a good. It's a
Um,
decent looking rover, so I liked it.
oh, yes. I would put it on a pedestal, on a pillar, and leave it there. It's a cool design, but it's a pillar princess.
You heard it here first, folks. Let me see here.
I'm an asshole, but I test my shit. I actually started working on a proper trailer for the uh, rover that we've currently got built.
Okay.
And it could
Whoa,
handle.
whoa. What was that?
I don't know.
Who's calling? I got a
That was
voice
what?
chat request from you.
Really? Wait,
Yeah,
oh. Did I click on something wrong? Oops.
might have. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Oops.
That's painful,
Again,
dude.
didn't.
Unless it's dog.
No, it'd probably be me. Because weird shit started happening.
Okay, we're gonna be putting this in there. Yeah, Helldivers is completely unplayable for me now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I can't get into it. Every so often I can play like a low level mission,
Hmm.
and I'm hoping this is not the new update that they're planning, the new performance fixing. Because
Bet you it
if,
is.
oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the promised one that they were gonna do?
Probably. Because it's working.
Well, what I mean by that is I'm hoping that this isn't the one that they were planning on doing something with recently, because like I said, I it keeps telling me my drivers are not up to date.
Yep.
I'm like, nah, 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 my drivers are all up to date.
I got a big ass bowl of pre and shredded chicken I bought and
Oh,
coleslaw
nice.
mixed with some barbecue sauce, garlic aioli, and chicken salt.
Nice. But yeah, like right now, if I try to play Helldivers, it will sometimes it'll work, but now it's kind of like how it was in the beginning, where as you were using and playing Helldivers, it would start kicking random players out, like in day one. So I'm just looking at it like, ah, man, there's a game I'm not able to play because it just won't work. Like I've been wanting it to, it just won't work.
Okay, I'm now connecting. Also, I was looking at what you're doing at the base and going, you can close that one block gap, you know that.
What one block gap? Oh, I'm probably gonna
The
try
one
and
in your
wall
route.
that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wall
I
that.
can I can already do that.
Okay, I'll
Look
close it
at the
up here later.
layout and yeah, look at the layout of what I've put structurally. You should
Okay,
see where the floors are.
all right, we'll work that. I did ramp that one section out.
I watched. I watched all your streams.
Yeah,
I know what you've done.
I need to push out. Oh, hello, dog. Well, I didn't hit that. Dadgummit.
So first of all, I can grab my grinder out.
Got him. Okay, that's one. Oh, one more thing. Be very
Yep.
careful when you open the doors after the dogs are killed, because one of them shot through, hit me, killed me, and then launched my body 500 meters out into the ether.
Did you get a YouTube clip of that?
No, I did not.
You
Unfortunately.
bitch.
Unfortunately, I did not, because I was sitting there afterward. I was like, "Damn it, that would have been such a great video." Freaking, freaking
Yeah, I
dog
was
carcass just smacked me across the yard.
bad about a swing. And the Poochie swing for the hills.
When the dog succeeds in killing Badger. Let me think here. How
Doesn't
am I
that
gonna?
just usually happen though?
Usually,
Dogs are used to hunt badgers.
yeah.
It's usually like a Jack Russell.
Okay.
Those fuckers have nitro piss, I swear. Best space fuel in the world. Jack Russell piss. They'd probably make really good pet. Actually, if I think about it, they would make pretty decent pets in space if you could give them gravity, because you can take them into the maintenance tunnels with yourself. Aha. I. You didn't. Okay. I.
I haven't done anything, or at least not much
I'm
anything.
looking. That's good. We're out of ice. I'm pretty sure.
Shouldn't be. Are you needing ice?
We're out of ice.
What do you need the ice for?
Hydrogen.
Oh, we've got like an entire tank of hydrogen over here. It's like a quarter of the
I
way
tried
full.
refueling my tanks and it did not fill.
Oh, let me see. I gotta. Well, I fell down. Let me check over here.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Yep,
at it, it's like,
it
we've got
worked.
this hole. Oh, we've got this hole over here. I'm going, yeah, the hole that I just got to finish clearing out, and then we can stick hydrogen tanks and cargo down it.
Well, I think we'll put cargo down it because I am kind of building an external hydrogen area out there just for decorative
Oh, I also
purposes.
have a design idea for that. You know the SpaceX, like, tank farm that they've
Yeah,
got?
yeah.
I was just going to build one of those.
Hmm.
It would be armored pretty well. It looked like it's being strapped down too.
Okay.
You forget how autistic I am.
Oh, it'll be all right. My thing
You said
has.
base. My brain built it as soon as you said the base.
Ah,
I'm working off internal blueprints.
that's fine. Wait, I don't have.
But obviously, I am leaving like space and stuff for you guys to build, as you can see.
Oh yeah,
And
I've already been using this thing pretty good. Have you seen the labeling system we have now?
yeah, I saw it on video.
I'm hoping this thing works out pretty good. I'm trying to. Well, that ain't gonna work.
So this is your ceiling.
Where?
Gotcha.
Yep.
There's your ceiling. And that's the next floor.
Okay, okay.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It makes a lot more sense now. I was being an idiot. I may
Yes,
add
yes,
the
you were.
track. I may add the tracks mod to this
Oh,
game.
yeah.
That way we can use that. Something I'm trying to figure out right now is how I'm going to hook everything up. I need to go up one more layer with this. Now the ant was a really cool one because it had the drone on it.
In the wall, Badger is going here.
Hmm? Let me see. Hang on. Ah, okay.
The wall's going here. And it's
All right.
going to jut out as its own thing. Because I want the greebling of the piping shark.
Ah, okay. That's fine. Once we get to a point, we can start adding guns and everything.
Oh, yeah. Makes it easier too.
Hmm.
Plus, it needs to, because you see how this wraps around
Oh yeah.
the doors we've got. Yeah.
Trying to think here. I'm gonna continue building this.
If you need help, let me know. I do love me some rulers.
I'm trying to attract APC, so we will have it.
Mm-hmm.
Things aren't going the way I'm. Well, they're going the way I want them to, but the problem is I've got to figure out how to
What
hook
kind of APC are
everything
we
up.
talking about?
Huh?
What kind of APC are we talking about?
Just a baseline one. I was kind of gonna, I don't know, I may do that. I may cut all
Do we
this
want
out.
proper
Uh,
fighting?
uh, well, it'll have some weaponry on it.
So recon or combat?
Basically a combat.
Okay.
So it's gonna have a turret on top, obviously. And it's got the door in the back, so it'll just open up and guys can just pour
With
out the
how
back
close you
end
got
of
the
it.
wheels, we might have to do it for half track design.
Oh no, no, if you do this and you add the skid steer script, this thing will just turn and move like a tank. It doesn't affect it. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about,
So
where they'll have
half
where
tracks also use tank steering.
oh yeah. But this way, if
Yeah.
I add the tracks mod, I plan on using the tracks mod and the multi-track skin, so then we can have like proper tracks instead of the skeletonized ones. Because that's a pain in the ass to work with that.
Mm-hmm. Give me prompts and I'll give you rough designs.
Yeah. See, right now I got seating for 4.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is I don't have enough floor space here. I think where I'm going to put the turret at is going to be the part that connects all this together. So I can have
Do we want
a
a what size turret do we want? Do we want it
uh,
pre-built or custom?
probably going to do a custom built turret.
Okay, what guns?
Probably just a series of autocannons.
Okay,
Probably.
inset rotor or don't care.
Uh, I can probably make anything work as long
Mhm.
as I've got plenty of room to build the turret around it. Then it'll probably work out. The problem is I need enough headroom on this to
Yep.
pass through, and I think I'm going to have to pull up on this a bit because I think this is going to have to go up 5, which is going to make for a very tall APC, but I think I can probably mash it out a bit more. And then
You
I
can use
need,
the roach interior for reference.
yeah, I'm also going to put an engine on one side of it and a tactical guy on the other, and then a seat for the
Mm-hmm.
driver, and that should handle everything. So then the tactical
Okay.
seat should be able to take control of the turret and operate the turret. I'm kind of thinking I remember there's a way to make the turret run by the driver. So the driver can shoot and fire at the same time, or shoot and drive at the same time, basically.
Yeah, it's called gimbling. Yeah. The gun aims, you just fire.
Ah, okay.
Because when you're in the driver's seat and you're controlling a turret, you can still fly.
Yeah. Let's throw
You
let's
just
put in,
can't use your mouse controls. You have to use WAS and D when you're controlling. A lot better for a rover than it is for spaceflight.
Let's grab everything we can get here.
So how many steel plates do we have that I can just consume all of?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch. Like no lie, there's a lot of them.
That's 11,000 there. Uh-huh, there's not enough.
Well, make some more. These things have been I've
I'm
been
going
playing on the
to.
off time.
Let's add an extra 20k to the queue.
That's fine.
Uh, beware of dogs, I guess, is the best way to put it
Oh, all
for a
right.
moment.
They shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Energy low.
Let me see. Where is my seats?
I'm in the wrong seat. I went on the left side instead of the right side. I think I'm driving an American car instead of an Aussie.
Let's get some interior plates then. So let me get some power bill back up. Yeah, so been watching all the new stuff coming out. I think the funniest thing that I have seen is the whole Stellar Blade controversy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
No, I don't watch Stellar Blade.
Okay, so Stellar Blade was a Korean-made game that they came up with,
Yep.
and it's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good. I'll let this go here. I haven't gotten interior plates yet. Ay, ay, ay,
Sorry,
ay,
backing my big ass up.
ay. I saw that.
It makes it a
So
little easier for me to.
they did Stellar Blade the first time, and
Mm-hmm.
all the usual retards came out, and
Hello, Grex.
they're like,
Hello.
oh, you need in? Let me send you an
No,
invite.
I thought I'd join and chat with you guys as I'm playing Star Old Republic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, have you seen the whole Stellar Blade controversy, Grex?
Yeah, I have.
That is,
Part of me is like I can see what they mean, but then another part is like it's fucking stupid.
oh yeah, it's very very stupid.
Can I reach that? I can reach that.
And the
Cool.
dumb part, it's the same exact arguments they had about the first Stellar Blade.
The main like the stupidest thing I've seen is people legit just calling the entirety of Japan a grooming nation.
Oh God.
Asian countries is grooming countries because of how the beauty standard is.
That's not a beauty
Yeah,
standard.
it's
It's
called
just
You're Fat, so we're calling you fat.
it's
Yeah.
more than that.
I know.
It's the fact that Asian women age way slower than most Western women do.
Well, yeah, look at what the Asian women are eating, look at what fucking Western women are eating.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like
Asian women also spend a lot more time
oh,
in
it's more than that.
sports.
Like I was sitting on there and like Asmongold had a weird take of, oh, the main character is just too young, and I was like, bro, have you like, dude, you are friends with Emaru. For fuck's sake, how old do you think Emaru is?
She's okay, taking the fact that she's Asian,
Yeah,
become close to 30. Like,
yeah, she's in her early
yeah,
30s right
I mean,
now. She
I
looks like she's in her
did
20s.
she looks like early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s. She's in her
so
early 30s. My wife
uh,
is the same way.
another
She goes
dumb
into
drama that I've recently seen is a bunch of
What the hell am I
streamers
doing?
essentially saying that like I hate the Elon Musk, and it was in some like argument that this person had, and they literally said like, I didn't pay for my blue check mark because I don't support Mr. Musk, and she got community noted saying that you didn't have to pay for the blue check mark on X before or after specific date if you had like premium. It's like,
funny.
you said, what about you? You didn't pay for your shit?
A lot of people didn't.
Yeah, but just the fact she got community notes saying like, yeah, like, no, you paid for it. You have premium, which is why you had your blue check mark.
Yeah,
Like,
but on the whole
whoopsie.
Stellar Blade thing with like Asian women, like my wife, one of the
Yeah.
reasons that she looks so young is she doesn't drink anymore. She's never smoked. She's been very careful about how much sunlight she gets. It's a cultural thing, really. And so because of that, you're not aging as quickly. People don't realize this, but like hard smoking will age the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I don't smoke, and people think I look like I'm, still, they still think I'm maybe 18 or some shit, and I'm 26. I drink every so often, not much. I spend a
Yeah.
lot of time inside, so I'm not getting burnt every fucking constantly. I stay semi-fit,
Yeah. I
because
mean, just
getting
stay
fat
as.
will also make you age.
Oh, yeah. It's like just
Holy
staying
shit,
as.
it will.
For guys, if any of y'all listening are wanting some advice on how to look young when you get older, growing a beard early in life is the easiest way to look young because that beard protects you from all of the elements. Literally,
Yep, I've got
when you get
facial
to be
hair.
older, when you get older, if
You
you
look baby
start
face.
shaving that off, man, you still like under wherever that beard's at, it's still smooth, buddy. Ain't no wrinkles. It's like they say, black don't
Brain
crack.
smooth.
I can verify that.
Hey, dog is here.
Oh, what you guys doing?
Hey, dog, you want to deal with the dogs? They're your kind, right?
Oh, those are wolves, not dogs.
Yeah, they came from the same place.
I'm playing Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Some just got messed up by people. Got touched
We're doing
quite a bit.
space engineers or what?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Space Engineers if you want to join.
Oh, I just opened up space engineers. I should probably got the invite first.
Oh, I'll send you one.
It's loading right now, so wait, and I'll close it.
Okay.
So I'll get
Yeah,
a bit
we
over
were
7,000.
yeah, we were kind of talking about the whole Stellar Blade controversy that started happening.
A what blade?
Okay, so the game Stellar Blade came out, I think about a year ago,
I
made by
have no
Shift
idea
Up.
what that is.
You look it up. You basically play as an Asian smoke show. One of the bad guys is an Asian smoke show. It is just like hot chicks, and you're pulling off like crazy stunts, but they're pulling off like stripper moves the whole time while they're killing giant robots. So it's
Oh,
really
so
good.
it's a
The entire
misogynistic.
game is pretty much just gooner bait.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, hey, you remember
Oh,
the
man.
'90s? Hey guys,
Oh,
do you
I
remember the
lived in the
'90s?
90s, and I get more tail than I care to talk about.
Oh yeah,
I've
so
seen someone comment on Stellar Blade and it's nice to have a game with 90s censorship policies.
oh yeah,
Badger, beware of the dog underneath you.
I saw him. You just get to a point where I can shoot you in the face. That's all I need. What did I
Instead, you put a
hit?
dent in the floor.
Frick.
The floor.
I dented the floor. Damn it. You want
Good job.
some Fido? Come here. Come here, come here. I got a freaking grinder for you.
Well, I'm ready.
Hang on, dog. I'm fighting a dog. All right, I got him. Give me a second here. But yeah, the dumbest part is some of the people who are crashing out over it. It's amazing. It's like Asmongold, of all people, crashed out over it.
Yeah, I don't get wrapped up in what's going on online. Well, that's just dumb to me.
It's been interesting for me to watch because, and I'm fixing to put a comment of this up on Twitter just to see how much shit I can stir up. Is they're sitting there mouthing about it like all it came right after the God of War, Laundry, or Wife of War, whatever you want to call it, where it's not Kratos, it's going to be Laufey, the giantess that Kratos married when he was in Valhalla, or he was in Valhalla, I think it was. And everyone's kind of making fun of that. And so the same people that were defending that game are attacking Stellar Blade. And I'm fixing to get up on Twitter and go, hey, it's so nice to see that the people that are anti-Gooner and everything else, and pro everybody, has finally decided to step in here with the rest of the whites out there and support a white character over an Asian character, supporting the majority race of the United States and shunning the minority race of the United States. I just found that pretty funny.
Oh, that's ironic.
Oh yeah, that's one of those. You guys may not want to do that as bad as you think you do.
God, I love this stupid thing. It
Yes,
might not
the
be the prettiest robot, but
a little
God,
bit.
it's
The victim
But
intersectional
also,
Olympics.
so Badger, I listened a bit to your stream. The issue you were talking about with Helldivers, where it
Yeah,
doesn't let you get on it.
yeah.
I've seen more reports of that after the recent patch where they said, "Oh, we're fixing some issues
Told
with
you.
the optimization update."
Yep.
I've seen more people report that they're unable to even get on the game.
Oh yeah. It's
It's
annoying
like
meat all.
the same people have also read like I had no issues getting on. I didn't have any
Yeah.
issues with the graphics before they tried to fix whatever issues
Yeah, I've been having
they had
issues.
with the update. But now after the patch, they can't even log on.
Oh yeah. I can't. Let's see. What can I not? What happens exactly? I get on and I boot the game up. Sometimes, like, I think I booted the game up 5 times yesterday. I got into one match, managed to complete the mission, tried to do the next mission, and it completely just kicked me out. The 4 times I tried to get in before, I got flashbanged by a rainbow screen
Oh
twice.
yeah,
And I'm just looking at it like,
that
okay, the game is unplayable at the moment. Arrowhead, fix your shit.
yeah. Like I've seen a lot of people say that like, with like majority of the recent update just bringing more and more issues. There are a lot more people who are saying that they'll stop playing the game until they actually fix it to a playable state.
Oh yeah,
And I'm inclined to agree. So
yeah.
like yeah, I'm like I won't play until they actually like decide to fix a lot of the shit they had.
And I hate that
Because like
because
there's still bugs.
it's actually
But
it's a
the
great
more
game.
annoying thing is there's still like bugs that has been in the game since day one.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're adding bugs when they fix things.
I mean, we got plenty of bugs. We don't need any more. And the bugs that we're talking about don't give us E710 or E711.
Yeah. But the one thing that makes me so pissed at Arrowhead is with the Devastator Surge. They
Yeah.
released an update and like, oh, we had to fix a bug where it spawned more enemies than intended during the Devastator Surge, and people like, no, fucking don't. We want to keep that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That is part of your surge. More
Look,
Yeah.
enemies trying to murder us.
the community is all for abuse. They're all the Helldivers community is all for getting abused by the devs, as long as the devs do it right. I don't want bugs. I don't want all the stupid stuff. But
No,
if you're
not
gonna
some
swarm me,
bugs,
if you're
not
gonna
those
swarm
bugs.
me with bile titans, just give me a weapon that I can blow stuff up with. We'll figure the other part out, okay?
Actually, we
And
have
it's
the
like
stuff. We've done it before. It's called
it's like
It's called a
the backpack.
500K. It's called it.
it's
No,
like
it's
Drop in the
called a backpack.
500Ks.
No, I
and it's like
used one of those
you
backpacks, went to a group of fucking 10 of them, dropped it, somehow got out alive, and watched all of them die. It is glorious. You're also falling on your face majority of the time while you try and do that.
Yeah, I mean the whole community is all for the abuse. It's like, yeah, just we don't care.
Like the modification dog.
What's
yeah.
that?
Like the modification I strapped onto it.
Interesting.
It works.
I don't hate
This
it.
is full function. And this rover is only sitting at like I think maybe 10% suspension strength. So it's dragging like a motherfucker. But it also has 7,000 steel plates in it. Badger, you should now be able to start building a floor over the other side of the door.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, let me in. I forgot to put the handbrake on.
No, I've been this week been paying attention to sports news more than anything else. Like the
Oh,
Browns traded Myles Garrett.
speaking of sports news, Europeans finding out about fucking around and finding out about American summers. Have you seen
Your
that?
summers are slightly, less bad than ours.
Oh yeah, with
Our
their
sun wants to fucking murder you.
the killer thing about American summers is humidity, depending on where you're at. Like
Yeah,
I
come
think it
to
was
Australia.
I think it was the Norwegian FIFA team comes in there and they're like, yeah, we're not that Americans and your pathetic air conditioners. We don't understand like pissing on our air conditioning system and the fact that we have big gulps and ice for every single drink in the United States. And then like the heat index went up to 70 and the first thing they say is it it's hellish here. I think they were in like the Carolinas. They're like, it's so hellish here that it's like it's like you are being baked in an oven, but you are also wrapped in a wet heating blanket and you're wet and hot all the time.
Wait, what happens when they come to Australia?
I have no idea.
Come near the mountains here. You're dealing with like 99% humidity most of the summer.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
check
But
this out.
our sun has a bit
Badger.
more bite than it.
Uh,
Like the sun when it hits Australia, for some reason it has a bit more bite to it, and Americans say that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like y'all, your
When you go to
summers. I've talked to people who've gone over there, and they said, yeah, it's the heat stings more. Y'all's heat stings more. There's more fire to it. Our heat is just you're drenched. You're never like you reach a point where your underwear gets to your underwear gets so soaked to a point where your ball sack will start hanging out the side because part of the undercarriage that holds your nuts in will just stick itself to the side of your thigh. You ain't going nowhere.
mate,
You don't
like I
shave in
said,
the summer.
where like I said, where I live during the summer, it's 99%
Cornstarch.
humidity most of the time. So imagine your
Cornstarch is
fucking
your friend.
humidity with our biting sun.
Oh yeah.
And I've
When I
walked.
was stationed at Fort Hood, I was there right after Hurricane Katrina. The leftover storm over Hurricane Katrina went into Central Texas and just stayed there, and it was a tropical depression.
Oh
So
yeah.
every day at noon, it got hot as balls, rained, then got even worse because all that humidity was in the air,
Yeah, I think
and it was
someone
fucking.
yeah,
Well,
y'all
like,
were fighting what was it, swamp crotch the whole time?
oh well, like okay, I don't know if anybody's ever shined
Won't pass.
with wax. it would take the shine off leather boots that were wax shine. It was that humid and that goddamn hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How
So
you have
Also-
to
I
let me
saw a clip from the Fat Electrician where he explained some of the stuff he went through when he was doing his like boot for the National Guard.
Mhm.
He got stationed. I don't remember which state it is, but it has like he said it has mosquitoes the size of a hummingbird.
Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and he said
Not
like, he was
joking.
issued. He was issued like bug spray, and he sprayed it all over his uniform, and the mosquito landed on his uniform and fell over dead. And it's like, this can't be good for me.
It's DEET. That's
yeah,
what it
they
is.
just
It's
straight up
DEET.
DEET.
Yeah,
If
DEET.
it's straight
DEET
up
is
DEET,
awesome. Like you want to avoid
mean
you want to
green.
avoid anything. Off with DEET is amazing for bugs. It will
Yeah,
kill.
that
Yeah,
was very carcinogenic.
Like, when he saw the mosquito like fall over dead just from landing on his uniform, it's like, this can't be good for like my health.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's very cancer causing. It even
oh
says
yeah.
it on the package.
But it's the difference between getting a bunch of ticks or much worse if you go inside of a house that's had some pretty nasty people in it and you don't want to catch bed bugs. DEET is the best thing for stopping bed bugs. You can spray it all over your clothes, walk into a house full of bed bugs, you will walk out without one on you. And those
So I
things,
don't know how
them
well it
motherfuckers are
worked
more
for kind
contagious
of
than them things are more
I don't know how
contagious to
well it
get than
worked for kind
the
of
cold.
mosquito bites, but an aunt, like an aunt to my mom who lives in the UK, or she did before she passed away. She bought us. It's like a little sapper that you sap on the mosquito bites and it stops them from itching.
oh yeah, we used to have that in Australia quite a bit.
We
It
use
doesn't really do shit.
we use what's called Absorbing Junior. It's a little bottle, comes a little green liquid. It's got, I want to say menthol, rosemary, and a couple other herbs. If you're bit by now, if you scratch it and put that thing on, holy fuck, are you going to sting for several seconds? But if you can get to the mosquito bite as soon as it goes in, kills the itch instantaneously, and it immediately heals it back.
Probably has
Okay.
lavender in it. 'Cause lavender
Do you
is
know
The
like
what
menthol,
actually
the menthol is there for insect bites.
who
The
put
menthol will
this
actually pull the chemical out.
thing here? Who put the
What thing?
bullet up? It's in my fat ass way.
What up?
The thing that's off to the right of my wheel.
Oh, that I was using that for here, let me just cut that down. There.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm large and in charge.
Need to put a beeper on the back of that thing when it backs up.
beep, beep.
I was at a store
your
one
bike?
time. I was in a store one time. Just let me mention this, it'll make you laugh. I was in a store one time and we're sitting in there with this big old giant fat lady. And there's this little bitty red-headed, ruddy-looking kid. Looked like he'd had a rough life, man. And this woman, she's sitting there, she's mouthing off and people mouthing off back, and then she takes like 2 steps back, and the kid goes, beep, beep, beep. I start cracking up. We're all laughing. She's sitting out there. Y'all don't be laughing at that. That disrespectful little cracker.
Yeah, close your
I'm
ass.
like,
Disrespect for
dear
everyone that
God.
looks at it.
I was losing
I'm
myself.
willing to bet if
Your
that
ass has
woman,
so much
if,
movement that
if
people
that
can't
person
help but
would
look.
have grip, that kid would have legit fucking just yelled at timber.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sees a fat person falling over, just goes timber.
See, my colleagues like me because I'm a very, very truthful person. Which means I'm kind of an asshole.
Oh yeah.
One of the guys went, "Oh yeah, such and such is going to be away." I'm just going, "Why the fuck would I care?" Dude's a dick. He's like, for state of reference, he's one of those old guys that thinks he knows everything.
Oh yeah,
And
Morgan Trowell,
thinks
how you
everyone
doing?
else is, if you're even a year younger than him, he thinks that you don't know shit.
Oh, one of the
But he
big
is the worst person at the job.
Oh, I've got a
I've
guy.
ever-
Hey, Badger.
That's not the worst of it. I got a guy I'm working with right now, or I did. I was working on this old lady's house, trying to replace a faucet, and the old guy he decides he wants to be the one to go down in there. He goes down into the house, and he gets over where the faucet's at, and he starts saying things. He's about 3/4 deaf, so he's like, Can you hear me?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Can you hear me?" "Yeah." "Can you hear me?" "Yeah." And finally, about the 20th time, I'm just sitting there like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "What? Can you hear me? What?" I'm just fucking with him at this point. I'm just like, "Nah, I can't do it no more. We're gonna screw with you now,
Can you
dude."
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Jackass, I couldn't hear you over a fucking fly fart.
Check out the
You're that
projection
fucking
table.
quiet.
Badger.
And the worst part is, his wife bought him hearing aids. He just refuses to use them. I mean, how you doing,
Oh,
Doug?
so that's just on him. I think he's just having fun at that point.
Hey, I got
He
something
knows
over.
there's a problem, and he enjoys it.
What
And
do
I
you
can
need,
kind of
Doug?
respect that.
I said I got something over at the projection table.
What you got here? Let's take a look.
It's a whale.
Oh, what am I looking at here?
A weapon 6x6.
Oh, a 6x6?
Uh-huh.
What's it do?
Well, it follows these little 4x4s around, and you've
Oh,
got Gatling guns and stuff like that, and rockets
okay.
or Gatling gun.
He's just a rotor.
It
I had
seems
to
to
make
be.
it 6x6 to make it.
It's on site, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't adjust it. I just.
Let's see if I can.
Let's go solid beam for its trail. I don't actually have a trail.
I forget how to like flip it or whatever, but yeah, on the table.
Yeah, so you made an adjustment to what I said.
Did that help?
Yep, that helps.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah,
If you want to build it, man, go for it. I've
Yeah,
actually
so
got a
it's
landing
addressed the
pad.
issue.
I've actually got a landing pad right over here. If you want to use it, you can just build up and build off it. And then
No,
if it's
but,
got a connector anywhere on it, we can just connect
Yeah,
that up to
front.
one of the. Yeah, okay. You can just drive it right up to one. We can put a connector down, one of the large block connectors with a small block. You just drive right up to it and go to town.
I don't know if it'll connect like that because it's so low to the ground. Because I think it needs to be at least a block higher to connect. But you know, it doesn't how it works. That's not how it
There's ways
lined up.
around that.
It might be high enough if I adjust the right height.
Yeah. Morgan Trowell over
I'm
here
going to.
says he's good and had a first day at his new job and was a lot of fun. Really? What do you do, man? You're having fun at it. We got to know. We got to know what
Okay, this must be
this
filling up the welders.
fun.
I mean, it could be any. It could be any job as long as it's something you like doing.
Well, yeah, but if he's like stripper massager, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to trump a lot of things.
It could. It
No,
could just
no,
say
those
it,
ladies
it was
are mean
fun.
and they got
because
pussy feet.
He has fun coworkers.
Yeah, true. It'll be fun
Fun.
coworkers too.
Yeah, they sit on the desk for him. Okay,
I'm just saying.
now
I'm just
for-
saying. Some jobs are more universally loved than others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got carpal tunnel from working with
Badger.
strippers.
When I watched the review, but when I
Ooh,
watched the review
I
you
am
did on
way
my
the fuck
helicopter,
down.
when you said you wanted to see someone from Arma
Oh yeah,
piloted,
stay away from
my
the welders. I
immediate
made that.
thought was like, you want the pilot who's flying in his underwear to fly it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Did you like that comment, Badge?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
So you can tell how weighed down I am by the fact that every time I move, it sparks.
Fuel critical.
You always suggest your suspension to be stiffer.
I usually put like the strength on suspension at like 10%.
Yeah, trust me, the suspension is, when it's not being used in certain ways. So its strength is at 14. I'll bump that up.
Yeah, like I usually don't set it super high because I don't want it too stiff, but I also don't want it too soft.
Trust me, I know.
What you said.
I enjoy building rovers.
Also, I still don't know, like on. So, I posted a picture in Badger's Discord. It's the like utility truck that I've been building a bit on and off on.
You can tell how heavy this thing is by looking at it, looking at my rover right now.
I've made one
Oh,
trailer
good lord.
to transport like heavy vehicles,
God,
like
what?
tanks, armored vehicles, and then a blank flatbed version. But I
Oh,
don't
that's
know if
hilarious.
there's any other type of
There we go.
like
There's a
trailer.
balance point.
Now the question is, can you get back up?
I'll be empty when I come back up. So of course.
I've got to extend that
Okay.
out there to cover that hole.
I'm not
Sorry,
moving
Grex,
so
you were
fast
saying?
right now.
So the like utility truck that I posted a picture of in your Discord,
Hmm.
I've so far made a trailer to transport heavy vehicles like tanks or armored vehicles, and a blank flatbed. But I don't know if there's any other type of trailer I should make for it.
Mm,
Be right
Enclosed.
back.
how about a command trailer with a CWIS gun mounted to it?
I don't know. I was thinking of making a like portable like anti-air trailer that my rover can tow.
I did a
Dog, you
rough
okay?
design for a horse trailer for my rover. I'm gonna call it a horse trailer because basically it is. And it can hold your tank in it, Grexium. It can hold like, I think, all up 3 knockdown. And it drags it like a dream. I just need a freaking
Dog, you
control
there?
block.
I logged out to grab something from my creative because I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to save it in my blueprints.
Okay.
Okay, this is where it's gonna be rough. Coming up the other side. Turn
I upgraded my 4K freighter.
All right. Didn't know if I had to invite you back in or not.
Note to self, don't.
I will check in a minute once I get this blueprint.
I think I'm basically at the weight limit of this rover.
Oh no.
Yeah, it only weighs, 282,000 kilograms, or 282 ton. And it's still just barely dragging it. I think it's the slip that's giving me the problems. I just get that wheel on. I think it'll be alright. Probably missed it. I did.
Crap.
I'm in my escort.
Oh. Front wheels give you a bit more power. At least power is good. Friction is good. Speed what? Okay.
Seriously.
Members of the Black Hawk Group treated. Chancellor Oresh also refused them direct compensation. All of
Okay.
What of my power? Not 5. Silent.
many of the best and were locked in the initial. The rest disappeared along with them unknown. It is presumed that these carry on with it. So far, the treaties with Zakul.
Oh, that would probably make a bit of sense.
Well, I went through that a little too fast. Okay, roof is figured out. Interior is laid out to an extent. I need one more. There we go. That'll work right about there. I just need some interior plates for that. There's that, and let me put a large. Ah, you SOB. Where you at? There we go. Dadgum, run away already. My lord. Fix, I'll put some dadgum turrets up.
We could build the
Probably a
micro
good
turrets.
idea.
They're small, very cheap.
Yeah.
Not get mental, but they would probably do well for this application. It wouldn't take much to move them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. One of the dogs tried to kill me, and it ran directly into the turned on welders.
Ah.
Evidently, there's a laser array bug zapper. It zaps bugs.
Yes, I have seen that. I want one so bad.
freshwater spring. It should be safe to drink.
Okay, let's try this.
It almost is like a phaser array out of Star Trek, but it uses lasers to kill bugs.
Yeah, and it scans them or like looks for them using lidar.
Yes. High-tech bug zapping. That's what I want.
That's like Star Trek
Yep.
bug zapping.
Yes.
What is this?
It takes them out with a laser. Oh, it kills them with a blue cobalt laser? Oh, wait, he uses LiDAR to kill it? Oh, come on, man. Guys, you got to stop. I can only get so horny. Fuck mosquitoes, man.
One bit of a controversial thing I've seen coming out of the U.S. is I don't remember which state it is, but one senator wants to they wanted to add so like every 3D printer has like it will scan whatever you're trying to print,
No,
and it will.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
that
a
doesn't work.
senator. It's not a senator. It's Michael
I think it's
Bloomberg.
Britain.
Oh,
And Michael Bloomberg is
yeah,
a little pissant.
they want to add so they can essentially spy on what people are printing to stop them from printing like gun parts.
Which is not going to work
But
because they'll just offline. It's like
someone
the kill
show like
switch.
how that won't work is like, oh, if it goes on the shape of it, people can just add just random like braces or something onto it,
Oh, yeah.
and it'll pass through it.
Yeah.
And it's also like, how can it differentiate between someone trying to print let's say, a silencer for a gun or the handle for a flashlight?
It is Michael Bloomberg. And if you know anything about Michael Bloomberg, he is a little coward. He
He
started.
also knows nothing about 3D printers.
Oh no, he doesn't know anything about anything. He lost his he tried to campaign as president of the United States and lost his campaign. You know how he lost? He got up there. He's a really, really short dude. He is well under 6 foot. He's almost shorter than my wife
He's
is.
well under 5.5 feet.
Yeah. My wife is 5'4". I think she said he was smaller than she was. That he was the one at the Democrat national debate when they put him up there. He had a big old box he was standing on, so he would look like he was on the same plane as everyone else. They just got like a random egg, like a random fruit box or something, put it out there for him to stand on. But he was the one that lost his entire campaign, imploded because people were asking him they were asking him tough questions. And one of the tough questions they asked him was, they said, "What are you going to do about farmers? Because the farmers are suffering, you know?" And Michael Bloomberg's response to that was, "There's nothing to farming." He said, you just poke a hole in the ground, put a seed in it, cover it up, and the farming is
My
done."
ass there isn't.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there going, and you just detonated your campaign with Middle America, because any farmer will tell you that you've got to get if you don't have the right pH balance, is the difference between you're growing corn, you're growing cotton, or you're growing lettuce. If the ground's acidity is not exactly where it needs to be at, you're not growing a crop there. That's why if you look in the US, crops are rotated constantly. It's not growing just wheat all the time. We'll grow wheat, corn, then cotton, beans, maybe peanuts or something like that. Then they'll go to like green beans or something, and then they'll move on to like radishes or something like that. They're constantly rotating the crops because one crop will change the acidity so that you can put a different crop in, and it's all being rotated all at the same time. And he did that. He is also the guy that is running Moms Demand Action, which is the largest anti-gun group, or one of the largest anti-gun groups in the country. It's supposed to be a grassroots movement that has a freaking billionaire with a B backing him, just freely handing him money constantly, which honestly, the whole reason that he is doing that, Moms Demand Action is technically a charity, so every dime he drops on them is a charity case. So he doesn't have to pay taxes on it. Like most of the crap that he does is, yeah, most of the stuff he does is basically a tax scam. And he is the reason they started doing stop and frisk on black people in New York. They had stop and frisk where they stop and frisked everybody. Then they did stop and frisk racially, and he was the one that pushed it. He was the one that said, "We're going to push this stop and frisk on just black people," because he was afraid of them. Anything he's afraid of, he wants to shut it down. He's going after 3D printers because he's afraid of people printing guns. That's all it comes down
Yeah,
to.
and I've seen people talk about it, and it's like, well, the people who have printed guns, they don't print everything for it.
Oh
They
yeah.
more or less just print like the housing for like let's say a Glock is print like the handle and the like top part of the slide. Everything else is the actual like gun parts they order online.
Yeah,
Like
like
the metal printer is more of a thing.
the only firearm you can print completely off a 3D printer to the point that you don't need any more, you wouldn't need a whole lot of parts, is still
Like a
requires you to go to
Derringer.
no, it still requires you to go to Home Depot and buy pipes, springs. You got to buy a whole bunch of plumbing parts in order to make it work. And then when you're done with that, you've got to build which is not hard. You got to build a screwed or a twisted set of rods so that you can run water through the barrel you're going to use, and then you fire up an electrical charge through it, and I want to say it's electro engrave the threading in for the barrel, so you have rifling. And that's how you build that entire gun out of nothing. You don't have to buy any parts online. You just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and you get all the parts. And even that, like I said, still requires springs, it still requires everything. And then you still got to get the ammunition for it. You can't just print the ammo off. Now, if you were to able to have a
That
filament,
would be nice.
now see, I've theorized what you could do is you'd have to have a double set filament so you could build some type of caseless ammunition. But the problem is anything that would work as a primer is going to be subject to at least the heat that is inside of a 3D printer. So
No,
if
if you use a resin printer.
no. What I mean is, if you put your primer in there, the heat's going to set off the explosive.
If you use a resin printer, it should be fine.
Yeah,
If
you
you
could
plan to
use
go
a resin
caseless,
printer.
use a resin printer.
Yeah,
It'll
you
be a lot
would.
more stable.
That's where I would say caseless ammunition probably could make a comeback. Is if you could 3D print the caseless ammunition,
I think you
that
could
would make it worth
probably,
it.
if you could figure out how to make a similar product to C4,
Oh yeah.
you could probably do a caseless ammunition
Oh, see, caseless
using a resin.
ammunition. What you need with caseless ammunition, there's a difference between gunpowder and explosives. See, black powder is considered an explosive. Gunpowder is considered a propellant. So what you need is a propellant that can push harder than gunpowder, but can be put into a solid state that doesn't wear and tear through rapid fire. Then you've got a great caseless ammunition. But you got to get past that. That's that little thing that kind of gets through it. Morgan Trial here. Why is it
think
so
that'd be
easy
the
for
hardest.
wolves to break into the Pentagon? Somebody left the door open. That's why it's so cold inside the base right now. Zachary Thomas, paint it red,
Oh, I'm sorry, I left the thing open.
and said,
You do have
reminds
the
me
button to
of
close it.
something. He said, reminds me of something Splitsy
Splitsy.
would build. I don't know why I said Slipsy right there.
Slipsy. I guess it's slipping around the place.
Oh, there's a meme the other day. It was I think it was I'm hoping it was AI. It's some dude pulled his pants down, jumped onto a skate park and was just scooting on, it was just spinning and scooting around the skate park all over the place on his butt. They had baby oiled the park. And it said in the captions, it said, how
No,
did he
that
be
wasn't
moving at
AI.
his parties?
That wasn't AI. That actually was a thing.
Oh no.
No,
What
that was actually a
legend.
thing.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Well, color me impressed, folks. Color me impressed.
Yeah, actually, and it wasn't baby oil. They were literally cleaning the park, so it was soap suds. They're using their ass to scrub the park. So, that's the whole thing on that.
Fraser's on the table.
I just got hit by a piece of
So-
ice. What the hell?
Well, yeah, surprisingly, it's almost like you have a roof over your fucking head.
Yeah, I've got a roof over here. I just don't understand how I'm getting hit in it.
Because the ice is coming down sideways.
Yeah, that could be it.
No, but over at the projection tables by Freighter, Badger.
Missed opportunity for CKY. I'm wondering if that's a typo from Zachary there. Let's see where. There we go. Got all the metal grids I need. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I got my freighter at the projection table.
No, let me check.
You want to check it out?
Was that your freighter?
Yep.
Oh, that's nifty.
Yeah, it's got 2 jump drives.
Oh, that would go far, wouldn't it?
It jumps 4,000 kilometers.
Nice. Is that loaded or
It's
unloaded?
pretty small. It's got just enough armament to keep anything and run that way it can run away. No, but I built it like for like recon missions. Anything you need something to scout, go fast and jump far or whatever. Courier, whatever.
Okay, maybe y'all can help me with this. Zachary Thomas is trying to get is saying some kind of director's cut on VHS. Proto Jackass says he can't type the whole title. It's Camp KY.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading too hard into that. I don't know.
I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's no KY's kind of Vaseline.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I
I
said I'm
really
wondering
should
if
not
I'm
be.
not. I wonder if I'm reading a little too much into that.
Yes.
I'm
Ooh.
yeah, under fucking cover completely now.
Oh, nice. Oh, we are undercover. Awesome. Oh, nope. I still got hit by a piece of ice.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
I told you it's blowing sideways. That's why.
Yeah, you can
It's
blow me
literally
sideways,
like
fuck's sake.
going at a 30-degree angle sideways in front of my face.
Oh, it stopped.
Thank God. I think I'm going to cut this off here. Grab some more stuff.
I'm just gonna get there and do the lipstick on a pig kind of thing on over here. So where you have your secluded area for the building.
Yeah, I'm just working on this right now, trying to get it all figured out.
Yeah.
I
Like I said,
suppose
I'm
you
just
let me spawn that freighter in so you can review it right quick and tell me what I'm doing right and wrong.
Oh, I'll check that out in a minute.
I mean, like, just let me spawn it in, and then you delete it after you're done looking at it.
Oh, okay. Zachary Thomas, it's the bestest version of Jackass you will ever watch. Ask Johnny. Hard to find DVD too. Oh, okay.
Oh, that remind. I think I saw a trailer. They're making a new Jackass, and in the trailer I saw, it was what was it? One essentially like getting they had a robot shove a finger up someone's ass, and then the robot goes, "I hope you should know I lost my medical license 2 days ago."
Mm-hmm.
And it looked as like, "Yep, this is the Jackass I
Oh
remember."
yeah.
Heck, Scary Movie came back. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna. That is going to be an interesting predicament I've got myself in.
What's that?
I don't know how I'm going to recharge or refill this damn thing.
So with my rovers, you kind of just do that by hand.
This one I was planning on running it on hydrogen.
So by hand.
Bam and
If you
Johnny
have cargo
worked
space and no
together once.
H2 gen.
I miss Bam.
Also, you could probably put it on the roof. Just behind the turret or
Actually,
some shit.
I'll tell you what I could do. I could just set a fueling arm on the side of it. We could just stick out, and I could drive over a connector and
Yep.
just fill it up with that. We'll do that. That'll be the easiest way of doing it.
And we'll call it the combine.
Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I got to replace that too. Oh, that sucks. And we'll have to see how that goes. All right. All right, should be able to put a good layer of armor in the front and on the sides.
Sent you a Steam message, Badger.
Okay. Let me check here.
Okay, there you go. There's your refill station badge.
Oh,
It will no longer take 10 metric years before you can refill your tank.
Oh, that's cool. Looks good.
you see the other part? Can you spawn it in real quick so I can show you?
Oh, let me see here. I'll have to be able to get to it.
Where'd you spawn it in at?
All right, let me see if I can. It'll take a second to download.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me just a second here. All right, we're gonna use admin powers for a bit. Check this thing out.
Yeah, that'd be funny,
Uh,
but also dumb to do. Is if we ever want to get off planet, we build the bowhead.
oh yeah. Let me see
That
here.
thing would be a project and a half. But we could take a decent sized robot with us. Or have a ship.
It doesn't really take that much to get out into space. You could literally just have.
It's a flying base.
Yeah, true. But like, if it's just to get out to space, you can literally just put like one small hydrogen thruster, one tank, one generator.
Correct, I know.
Just,
I can
just
literally
need
make
the
my
power
robot
source.
fly.
Fuel.
I can make the 6x6 fly by strapping a hydrogen tank in the back and some thrusters. And
It's got serious upgrade.
it flies surprisingly well.
Hey, Bundy, come check it.
Where is it?
It's over
Over by
here.
9 and battery signals. It's green and big.
Oh, you got
Ish.
spinny things.
Oh, it's your play toy.
They're spinnies. I like spinnies.
It looks like a weird alien face from top down. That has 4 eyes.
Well, it's got assault cannon guns behind the door. And, what'd you think, Badger?
That's good. Oh, you put built-in solar panels for it too. Nice.
Actually, I think what we could do here.
Well, it's got all kinds of updraft to get off planet.
I can see that.
And behind the doors are assault cannons.
Oh, good God. Definitely got this thing ready for 4th of July, I see.
Mhm. All it carries is assault cannon ammo. It's not meant for combat, but it does have teeth. Because it's all light armor, and most of it's like half block light armor.
That's cool.
You like how I did the what is it? The rail block in front of the door, so you could walk through the rail block.
Yeah.
I was starting to do that since we got those doors.
Yeah, I'm using those doors on the back of the APC I'm building.
But yeah, I'm dying.
Okay, I'll hop this out of here.
No, but that's my freighter that did. I died. That's what I had been working on. Just I was like, that's pretty good ship to get everybody off.
Yeah.
It's a
Wouldn't be
one
a bad
person
one to get
freighter,
up
but
there.
like,
It wouldn't be a bad one to use.
but like, once you get up there, you can jump just about anywhere you need to get. Unless you're jumping across the solar system, then that's 2 or 3 jumps, depending how far you want to get.
Zachary Thomas here, not bad. I keep taking everything with me to space. That's not difficult to do now. If you build a drone that'll ferry cargo and you just start telling, you just set up a cargo system for it to latch onto and get you a drone that has the ability to break out to orbit wherever you need to go. Then just turn that cargo drone on. It'll empty out all your stuff and then it will go up into space, drop it all off, and then come back. You just use a couple of AI blocks and controller blocks, and it'll make it work.
Well, like the freighter I just showed you has
Yeah.
8 cargo boxes, and you can go back and forth. You could automate the heck out of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll put in this. I'm gonna slap a seek down something. Work.
Yeah. Zachary Thomas said I locked out on this sea that I land in a massive ice crater. That is a pretty good start, I would say.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, just get ice for days that you can then just chug into a generator and generator.
The other thing about ice is you need cobalt.
All we're at, we've got actually a whole lot of all that. Just gotta somehow get to mining all of it.
Well, no, you just to have it ice. You need cobalt like for metal grids to like run thrusters and engines and more stuff. You just need cobalt. Other than that, you can get everything else from rock. The next thing you need to find is magnesium for ammo.
Yeah.
So once you got magnesium and cobalt, you got a great early start.
That's why it's called Space Engineers, folks.
Anybody ever play Star Sector?
I haven't.
It's an older game. Basically, you start off with a small fleet and you get to build it up and you can colonize worlds and stuff like that. It's fairly low resolution. Just, it's a top-down thing. It's just, I don't know. It scratches the itch for me. Bit of an indie game, I think. I think it's been around 10, 11 years.
Appears like Wing Commander, probably, is what it sounds like.
More fleet based. Wing Commander's more fighter based. This is like frigates and battleships and shit like that. More space navy than
It's more Navy than Air Force.
Fuel low.
yeah. There's all kinds of mods for it now. Not that I use the mods. I try not to use mods because I don't really know how to do mods. On games like that where you like have to go into directories and stuff like that. And just like,
Yeah.
I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Like when the Space Engineers, the other reason I didn't use mods at all is like, oh, it's click and subscribe and subscribe. And it's like,
It
it's real
auto,
easy.
what it does is Space Engineers automatically loads up all your mods in perfect order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the very biggest mods I use is the paint gun, the HUD, and the colored icons. I like colored icons. It makes the block in your taskbar look like the block that you're making. I just find that cool.
Energy
And it
low.
scratches the color coding thing.
There's like a difference between X-wing and Armada.
Yeah. Here, I'll find it. You see the GI Joe thing I posted?
I think I did, yeah.
Like you click that, you can watch GI Joe at any point in time in your day. It's just GI Joe from the '80s on repeat, 24/7.
Used to watch that when I was a kid, man. That was me and my cousin's favorite show was G.I. Joe.
You and a lot of other people. Can't get her boy to sit down and behave. You know what? I gave her that, and she says, "Why can you do that? Why can't you just fix things?" I said,
Yeah.
"Because I'm irritable." It was funny. She's like, "Thank you," but extremely frustrated that my idea worked.
Oh, they won't shut up. Need auto turrets. Zachary Thomas, I built a large hydrogen miner forge. Eats the sides of cliffs for what it needs, and tops off with a hydrogen engine. Prime died so Sarge could live. Yeah, I hate Kevin Smith's Transformers movie. I hate his
So that's what
Transformers
was wrong
movie.
with this. Huh. I figured out the problem with my drill rig, why it wasn't going as fast as it should have.
Why?
Sheer inertia tensor makes it go a lot slower. It's like doesn't fucking move.
Ah, yes. You got to use the inertia tensor on something like
Pistons.
a hinge, because if you hinge it, it will work.
Now I put the Star Sector review in the gameplay in Discord.
Okay.
The Red Rock Raiders pirate net. I don't know if you guys would like it or not, but I do. It's fun.
I'm now manually making this hole just a little bit bigger. I've glitched the right click down.
Oh, I put down the wrong dadgum block, really.
Who's sitting in a chair?
That's me. I'm making the drill go left and right.
I don't know. What was that thing in the Mandalorian and Star Wars New Hope that the little Jabba's got in?
Yeah, that's
Sandcrawler,
what
I
I was
believe that's
thinking
what it's
as
called.
well. The sand crawler, yeah.
This is what it looks like a sandcrawler. And I'm not trying to be mean. It just has that shape.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw it, but I can recall what it was called.
What are you talking about? The APC looking thing I'm doing?
Yeah, it looks like the sandcrawler.
Yeah, right now it does. I gotta get some other stuff done to it. Zachary Thomas, never heard of Star Sector. What is it? So just give us a lowdown of it, dogs. I think we're all kind of ignorant to it.
Well, let's see. Star Sector is open sandbox world ish. There's established things you can, and you start out with a small fleet, and you can do a bunch of different things and buy different ships to do different type of play. You can be a pirate, you can be a merchant, you can be a privateer with a military rank. Um, but basically you can do anything you want to make credits. Once you get credits, you can buy more ships. When you get enough ships, enough credits, you can go start your own colony. And it's all low end computer game stuff. It's all top down. It's the art's fine, but the what I like about it is it's really fun, but it's like 11 years old ish, or maybe even further technology. So it runs really easy. You can almost run it on anything that you can computer wise. I don't know if it would work on PC or consoles because I don't have one. But if you just like running your own business or military mercenary unit or whatever you want to do, it's fun and you can just blow stuff up.
Sounds fun.
Well, like a lot of the stuff that people role play in Space Engineers,
Hmm.
you can do that in this game thematically.
Nice. So there you have it, folks.
It's got all its own weapon systems and its own support systems, and how you puzzle that together means how effective your ships are, and how you put your ships together. Like one ship does this and one ship does that, depending on how effective you are against enemies.
Oh, so you got to build fleets and stuff and make them have synergy.
Yeah, you gotta synergize your fleet, otherwise, you're gonna get your behind kicked, and you're not gonna like it because you can lose ships.
See, there used to be there was a game I really liked playing. Um, it was a warship game, and basically you could build any kind of ship you wanted. You could actually get to a point where you could build warships and everything. And in there, you could take a battleship hull and you could just start loading guns onto it until you got all the guns you wanted. You had to balance out your little ship and everything so that all your guns would work properly. I don't remember what that game was called. If I find it, I will put it up in the Discord so you guys can see it. But
Well, like,
basically, there was one ship hull that I absolutely loved, and a they basically took two Iowa class battleships and then welded them together. So then you had double the
It was
Iowa power.
like a space catamaran.
Yes, it was like a giant Iowa catamaran, and I loaded that bitch down with Gatlin with 50 millimeter Gatlin turrets. I run up onto the bosses. That thing just turns sideways, lock on all guns, and you just watch it just chew through the health. It was great. You could build carriers. You could load
well, the
up
video,
all sorts of crap. It was awesome.
video I sent the guys in the Discord is called "Star Sector is the King of Sci-Fi Open Galaxy RPGs." That's the title. If you go, if you, see, you're live streaming. I'll just put that in there.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, oh yes. Zachary Thomas just sat here and talked about one of my favorite real-time strategy games, but it's not Homeworld. It is in the Homeworld series. It's Deserts of Carrick. I love Deserts of Carrick. Masters of Orion 1 and 2, Civilization 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, the old school stuff. Command and Conquer is a good one too. I miss Command and Conquer. I swear to God, I'm going to build a drone to go kill them dogs with. Oh, good Lord.
What?
They're trying to climb up the door.
Yep, I see that.
Hey, I might just build a drone just to kill them with.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Like you could have it hover above the base, and when it gets low on ammunition, it'll fly back and rearm.
StarCraft, yeah. Oh, man. I didn't even play StarCraft. And I remember watching all that. We never had StarCraft when I was a kid. Like what I could get in my town was pretty limited. And I remember watching because our Walmart just did not get anything cool. And I remember getting on YouTube when YouTube first became a thing and watched all of the StarCraft cutscenes, and I thought that was the coolest shit. Raynor, Kerrigan, all that nonsense just going in the Zerg. It was all I was like, oh, this is just the coolest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I have copies of Masters of Orion from Grand Old Games, which
yeah,
is
my
like the
father has the original discs and shit for it. And the
yeah, I
box.
have the original Motu from 1995, and I've got the Masters of Orion, which came out like 2010, 2015, somewhere in there.
Okay, I'm a little okay with shooting the dogs now because they are climbing
Yeah,
up
I'm
onto
watching
the
your
base
stream, and they're legit climbing up the fucking wall.
like a bunch of frickin' spider dogs or something. We have spider wolves,
Spider dog.
boys.
Spider dog.
Yeah, I
That's
don't like
whatever.
the idea of spider dog, dude.
Don't worry, I've got
Can you
very
imagine a
simple fix.
can you imagine a Belgian Malinois with the ability to spin web on you?
Sounds funny. There you go. There's your fix. Can't come up now.
All right, let me we're gonna open
Okay,
the
your
door.
pupper's cut.
I want to see what happens here because I
there.
died one time. Careful.
You know, like Star Sector has a cult following
And
kind of underground,
fire.
but yeah.
Oh look, they didn't get fired. See, there's a little lift there now.
Yep.
They can't make it over. You're fine. There, little badger. There.
Oh no. I just come out with a gun and just start shooting.
I just come out with a grinder. I can't give a fuck grab a gun.
Gun's more satisfying.
Grinder's more funny.
No, I
I'll
agree.
venture that.
Somebody die over here?
Other than me,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's starved to death.
Yeah, them's the breaks.
yeah, because I was not paying attention and I was on YouTube trying to find the videos and stuff like that.
I want to do a game like Helldivers. But I want to drop into the forests of Pandora and I want to be the humans and I want to kill the little blue alien cat people.
Oh. Most people just want to slam them.
I've seen some people say that, like, no, you shouldn't just want to kill them simply because they're blue. And some response
I don't
I've
want
seen
to kill
that
them
go
because
like,
they're I don't want to kill them because they're blue. I want to kill them because they F every animal out there. I mean, they're just a bunch of bestiality fungus worshippers, and I think we could deal with
yeah,
that problem.
I saw some people comment on someone who said that were just like human mecho bird.
Yeah, human mecho bird.
Also, how do you plan for people to come in and out of that?
Oh, at the back end, I think.
Yeah,
It's not on the ground
like
yet. Actually, I could probably put it on the ground. Let's put it on the ground and see how it looks. It's all done basically.
okay, that's
Might need a small ramp.
Some steps.
oh, I got in.
Yeah, see, that little block was in the way.
Okay, so it's gonna need some.
I know I got to put some forward weight on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, some more suspension strength.
Yeah, it's gonna need some suspension strength
It's
in the
not
front.
got mass, it's got ass.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of most of the armor is in the back of it right now. But I'm gonna get some serious forward armor going on it.
You might need to put some thrusters on it just to get it moving.
I'm just gonna
No, this
blueprint it and then make something cursed later.
okay.
I'm
Nah,
gonna strap that ass onto the front, onto the backside of my rover's cab, and I will make it into a half track just for shits and giggles.
go for it.
Will it be good? Any good? Probably not.
Oh. Did you catch on to the Brendan Sorsby drama, or are you not into that much into sports, Badger?
Not that much into sports, unless it's like paintball or something. Paintball was my jam when I was a kid. I
Oh,
could
it's
not.
just sports gambling drama for a quarterback, or whether he should be banned from life or not.
Is this the guy that was betting that he was going to be at the White House when he was
I
really
don't know
invited?
about that, but he made 4,000 bets for like $90,000 total over like several years.
Yeah, I may not know what you're talking about then.
Now, this guy started out at Indiana University. Was not starting and evidently bet on his team to win, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. But there's like, if you're on a collegiate sports team, you're forbidden to do gamble on sports, even if they don't want any gambling in the NCAA from athletes at all.
Well, yeah,
And they
because
make that
you don't want a situation like with Nancy Pelosi where you got insider information.
yeah. There's just they have, and he did that, and he went to Cincinnati University and transferred from Indiana to Cincinnati and played a couple years. Then entered the portal to go to Texas Tech and got like several $1 million in NIL money, and it comes out he made all kinds of bets on all kinds of devices bearing his own name, and he did some using family names.
Oh
But
boy,
yeah, evidently he's a gambling addict.
sounds like
He
it.
went into which those things are designed to be addictive. Those apps
Yeah,
are designed to give you endorphin and stuff like that. And if you get good at making it, because one of the things I want to know is the reason he is addicted. Is he good at gambling? Is he making money? Because if you made $90,000 in wagers, it didn't tell you how much he won or lost.
it
He's made
really
that.
doesn't matter because one of the things I've noticed about gambling, or at least from people I've seen gamble, some people gamble just for the thrill of it,
Yeah,
and
No, I'm just saying there's a higher addictive thing if you start making serious money.
but so is working.
yeah,
Yes.
what gets people is the adrenaline rush. in my opinion.
Well, I mean, you
That's
see
what
that
gets
from stock
most people.
traders and gamblers and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah,
If you can make, all of a sudden you're making six figures,
it's
making
not
bets on the
it's
stock
not just
market,
greed though.
sports, or something.
It's not just greed
Yeah.
that motivates that.
Okay. So now
It's
let's.
it's like I said, it's the thrill of the game. It's the concept of, hey, I can. It's not just I can make a bunch of money. It's the concept
I
of
can be good at
risking
this.
that. It's like you risk a lot of it. There's some. I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're wrong on it. There are people who do gambling and think they can make a lot of money, but there's one group of people who are really the gambling addicts. They do it for that thrill in the moment of everything's on the line, and you have an adrenaline rush when you do that. It's what makes poker so good. It's the same thing that it's the same psychological effect that makes poker so much fun. Is that moment where you and the other guy you're making your bets and you're trying to outwit the other one by out bluffing him, and you're trying to
Oh
read
yeah, I
him and
used to
everything else.
gamble a lot when I was in
That
my teen
and
years.
what I'm saying is a lot of gambling addiction is just adrenaline junkies. They found an adrenaline high and they're just feeding that bitch, and that's what gets you. It's not the concept of I've got a bunch of money, and if I gamble it, I can make a bunch more money. Well, yeah, you can invest in a business and you can make more money. Same concept there, but it's that thrill of shit. I can bet everything at this moment. It's kind of the same concept of people who, how do I put this? They will drop kind of like the same thing as people who skydive a lot. Not saying skydiving is bad, but I'm saying you will see it in a lot of people who do skydiving pretty regularly.
Oh yeah, like I understand this kid because I was that kid. I gambled on the stock market, gambled where I could, was a adrenaline junkie, did exports, was in the army, went to war. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I totally identify with this thing.
yeah.
This
Like
is
I said, it is straight up adrenaline junkiism. That's what because my experience watching people do gambling, that is what motivates a lot of people in gambling. Is there because they always say the same thing. They're like, "Yeah, man, but you don't understand how it feels to put everything on the line." And it's always that excuse. It's like, "Man, you don't know what it feels like, throw everything on the line and then don't know if you're going to make it or not." And I'm like, "That's kind of
You,
dumb
sir.
in my opinion." But that is my humble opinion.
Oh yeah, people called me crazy for some of the shit I pulled in the army.
Yeah, it's the army. I think people aren't going to do dumb, crazy shit.
Well, no. We call guys in the army crazy, but who's the asshole that armed a bunch of 18-year-olds and sent them out in there to blow shit up?
Good point.
Prisons. But only the
Hey, Badger, how much cargo space do you want?
For what?
Generalist stuff. We have our tower of ore. We won't use this entire tower, and if we do, I'll be fucking surprised.
Oh dear God. Um, let's just shove as much cargo in there as you can.
I could have a individual cargo container for every resource of this large kind.
Not saying I have a
Potentially.
problem with it.
Okay, so this one's going to be ore. It's got an ore inlet. Then I'm going to do...
One thing I like about playing Star Wars: The Old Republic is you see a lot of ships that you otherwise wouldn't find in like other Star Wars media.
That's cool.
This one's all
Like
have...
one ship, which is part of a entire like storyline. It's the ship I posted in the group chat in Discord. It's called the Gravestone.
Yeah, some of that expanded Star Wars media has some really cool shit.
Oh yeah.
And like it has a special called an Omni Cannon, which depending on the power yield or like the power usage of the cannon, can like annihilate an entire fleet with one shot.
Oh wow, that's
Oh, just-
overpowered as fuck.
Sounds very
Yeah.
imperial.
It's not the gravestone. Like at the point when you find it, you find out that this ship is like several thousand years old. I posted some picture from in the game. You see, it just annihilates an entire fleet with one shot of its fucking cannon.
Yeah, it looks like the super laser from turned around from
Yeah. The issue is when you in game when you first like discover the ship, you find it in a swamp, and when you fix it up, you shoot it once, and it pretty much just overloads your power grid and burns out your hyperdrive. What I find interesting is the lore behind it is when you find it, you find that it was used in a galactic war, and after the war, the crew of the ship scuttled it.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let me out of the hole. Let me out of the hole. Let me out of the fucking hole. I'm not in the hole. Can someone get me a hydrogen tank?
Which, to be fair, when you realize how much fucking power its Omni laser has, I can understand why they decided to fucking scuttle that thing after the war was over.
Motherfucker, I swear. Hang on, I'm trying to get to you, Bundy. I've got a dog chasing me right now.
How the fuck did it get in there?
So I left the door open again.
Oh. Fair enough.
Better run, dog.
Post a link to the fandom of the Gravestone in case anyone is interested in reading about it.
All right, done with
I was
that
on-
nonsense.
I was on 9 hydrogen when I was near the bottom of the hole and realized, fuck, I'm about to be fully stuck in here.
There we go. All right, let me juice back up here.
Fair enough. I almost fell back down. Oh, hi there, Badger. Hi there, Badger. I'm up here. I'm up the top.
The dogs
I
are
catapulted. I
you're up here?
catapulted myself up and landed back on this ledge.
Okay, let me get my inventory here.
Bless you.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Give me my hydrant. Come on. There we go. Now I can get up.
All right.
Bundy, do you know
Yeah.
anything about repelling with ropes?
Telling. Yes, I know a bit.
So you know what repelling Australian style is?
Australian style.
Is what I was called. It was what it was called. Total was called when I went through basic. Basically, you tie yourself on, set up your repelling rig, and you run and jump off something tall, and you basically run down the side of a flat face, facing the ground.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what our special forces like to do, and it's actually very efficient.
Yeah, I did that in basic when they were trying to
It
teach
also
us the
makes you want to shit yourself.
easy method. I said, "What the fuck are you doing, Private?" I said, "I like to repel. You're not supposed to do it that way." Well, you didn't say I couldn't. I was giving my drill sergeant migraines, doing crazy stuff like that.
Fair enough.
So
I
there's
saw
no going to
this.
be any cockpit view at all, is there?
No, probably not.
You'll probably do something like I did with my APC. I'd imagine. Okay, so we have ores, we have ingots. Might double up that for ingots. Then we have components.
Are we ever going to go back to the pirate thing?
Yeah.
Ores,
Right now, PayPal's giving me is being a bitch about money. As soon as I can get over that nonsense, we will be back on that as quick as we can. Because I'm running out of episodes and I need to get some more up.
No, but like server stuff. Is that in the future? Is there some way we can help, or what's going on with that?
The problem, I've got the money, I've got the resources. The problem right now is every time I attempt to mess with that, PayPal comes along and says, "Hey, we've got a question about what you're doing at the moment." It has been the biggest pain in my ass to get this done.
Lovely. Thank you, PayPal, for being a bitch.
And I don't know why they're being a bitch about it.
Usually
One of the
pretty
things,
good. I think
one of the reasons that they're having a fit at me is they're not recognizing the bank that I'm using. I don't know why.
Is it a credit union?
No, it's a regular bank, but they're. Why'd I put light armor blocks there?
I've read like there's like some banks that will legit like deny you service because they don't like what you do for work.
Oh yeah. There
Like
was a.
I've heard of streamers trying to get like a loan for a house or something like that, and they get denied because the bank doesn't like that they work from home all day.
Yeah.
Well, they don't recognize it as a stable source of income. I'm not.
Yeah, but like if they have like if they can like show that they get a stable income from doing it through like sponsor deals and they still get denied, I think that's wrong in
Yeah,
my
like if
opinion.
you show like a history of stable income and you don't
Yeah.
get a loan because you're saying, well, we don't like what you do, and we don't think
Yeah,
you're a
then I
good
feel like it
risk.
shouldn't be a problem to get a loan, but some banks, just because you're streaming and they don't like that you do that for work, they just straight up deny you.
Yeah.
Well, see, like that doesn't seem right, but like the idea that if you're a brand new streamer and you're just doing this and your income doesn't stream doesn't match what you're doing, that's just banking. But just to deny you wholesale, that's just fucked. Because it's a risk analysis to give a loan, and if you don't have enough proof that you're a good risk, you're not going to get a loan.
Okay. Oh, it's still muted. Boy.
Like when I bought my house using my VA loan, I had to jump through so many hurdles and everything else. And the VA's asking me what my income is. I was like, it's my disability status retirement from you guys. Can you
Yeah, you
verify
should.
that? I said, well, you can't. It was just the whole. I was like, you, different department, same organization. If you guys don't verify the VA income is a standard income, it just it was a thing. This lady wanted to be hard headed about it.
Oh, it was nuts. One time, my dad wanted to. He had he had the funds to buy some stuff to get another home, but the bank kept screwing with him. And every time he would go in, they would say, "Oh, you need more. You need something like this, or you need money here." And finally, he was like, "Okay, y'all want to play games? We'll play games." So he went out and liquidated a lot of his assets, and didn't tell the bank that he had liquidated a bunch of stuff. So when he walked in, they were like, "Well, we don't think, sir, you can afford all of this." And then he just starts dropping like all the money he has made over the last couple of years in stocks. Just dropped one right after the other, and finally they were at a point where they had to just accept it and go on.
Again, done again. Fuck. Up. Oh, there we go. I almost out.
Okay, this will make some nice tracks. And I think I can build this forward a bit.
Oh, you're going to use the track.
I'm gonna eventually get the track mod on here to run this thing, and then we'll have a nice little turret on top of it too. I still haven't figured out everything. I do
You need
want
some
to
more guide
put.
wheels.
I don't. That'll be enough.
I was thinking at least one in the middle. But okay.
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna skirt it too, so it'll be a little wider
Well,
than
I
what it
just
should
figured you
be.
needed one in the middle for a slack adjustment.
Yeah, I think I have all the blocks I need. Now I need a programmable block here somewhere. Let's see how it moves. Oh, it's got speed. Let's put a pin in that. I swear, dogs, I'm fixing to get a dadgum drone and take care of you guys with it.
I can just turn the animals off.
Who'd have done that?
Where am I going to get my meat? I mean, universal government around here already cut me off from having sodas.
That's
And
just wrong.
they did that by not giving me any more money. So I'm out of cash.
You can add me more money.
I need my monies.
You are free to leave whenever you
I went and had some Hawaiian food today at the local place called No Bettas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was great stuff.
no more.
There you go, Badger. I'll show you the menu. You might like this. That you, I don't know what your Mrs. cooks, and what it crosses over to. I think you said she's Filipino.
Yeah.
I don't know what crosses over from Hawaii to Filipino, if there's any crossover. But let's see.
We are to leave. I'll be part of in her pain. You laugh. Sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're like
Defended.
Why do these blocks torment me so?
Fuel low.
yeah, that place is an addiction.
Good one?
Oh, probably yes and no. Yeah, I love their POG juice, passion fruit, orange, and guava. Man, I love that stuff.
And this is our internal storage.
Nice.
But the,
I
like
think
their
I
POG.
have 8 bulk cargo containers for ore, 8 bulk cargo containers for ingots, and probably something like 16 for components. I think we're gonna be fine, and if we fucking run out of space, I don't know what to tell you.
No, but I gave you a link in the Discord for Mobetas, and it has a menu on it. So
Okay. I'll check it out. Because usually what my wife likes to do is she likes to grab that stuff and make her own recipes out of it.
like, let's see, where's it? You've got you got teriyaki chicken, Kalaheu chicken, Kalua pig, katsu chicken, teriyaki steak, and shrimp tempura, and mixed veggies and rice.
Hmm.
That's it, curry is pretty good.
How y'all doing? Y'all get a stopping point, Bundy?
Bring them over.
I guess so. I was gonna attempt to weld up all these, but that's gonna drain the entire base of everything. There
But we'll try to
is
get the. Wait, sure it'll drain everything? We do need to
to
run
build
some
what?
cobalt at some point.
Uh,
Oh, God. That's a lot of storage containers.
I told you.
I
There
like
was.
it. I love it.
No pleasure. We
Oh, I'm out of power on my rover.
You have any means of filling it back up?
I could slap a solar panel on and hope for the best.
By the way, I went and saw Masters of the Universe. That was a fun watch.
I've heard stuff. I've heard people say it's fun. I've heard people say it's not completely Masters of the Universe.
It's close enough. It wasn't
Yeah,
bad. It wasn't great. It was just a fun watch. And you're adapting a cartoon to a movie, so there's going to be a little bit of eh.
All right, I just got to skin the outside, upload a mod so that we can have tracks. Is there any other mod y'all want on here?
Colored icons and paint gun.
And I guess y'all also want the compass mod too.
Really good shit. Oh, can someone help me weld up this solar panel real quick?
Oh, sure. Um,
And that place is just literally miles from my house. It's some of the best food I've ever ate. It's addicting. It's decent for me because I'm diabetic, but that BOG juice is like ambrosia crack or something. I don't know why. It just hits the spot on me.
Oh, fuck. I just hit the spot on you.
I'm not in the game, so I don't know how you did that.
Loaded 1,000 times.
You were in... You were existing, that's how I did that.
Okay.
I'd say
Long story short, you existed, so I hit you.
I didn't feel a thing.
Congratulations, I did. I felt everything. Hold on. Little bit of solar power. Can it crawl? No, no. Battery. I'm going to turn the batteries and probably all the small ones to recharge.
yeah, just leave it right there. When the sun comes up and sets, we'll get a decent charge off of it. If not, be a perfect time to do a vehicle recovery unit.
Yeah, the block is not powered anymore. I can't use my bed.
It's just
That's probably why it stopped moving before.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put a diesel power plant on that thing. It's big enough; it should have one. A couple of hydrogen
Yes,
tanks.
Okay, it's mostly taken up by
Dude, we could easily smash a few, at least 3 good ones and a diesel generator, and you're good to go. We'll do that next time if it's not fully charged up. We'll slap a couple deals on here, find a spot for a diesel engine, and just crank that sucker off, and you'll be fine.
don't worry, I'm building a bed in your building area.
That's fine.
It's just gonna be off to the side.
we know being revealed.
This APC doesn't turn out right. I'm just gonna build a Scorpion tank or some type of armored car.
If your APC doesn't work out, we can build the Roach and upgrade
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true. You just grind this thing down, just start throwing part. I'll just
I
park it over
mean,
there.
Badger, if you really want to make like a armored personnel carrier, have a look at my CV100 line of vehicles. You could just use the because the chassis is quite modular, so you could just build that and then modify it.
Yeah.
Probably still do the same with mine.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do, folks. Let me look here.
Build cargo containers.
Oh yeah, we'll be building car
Next
containers.
time
You
you
can
play.
see, you can see how the base is looking right now. It's already it's turning out great. We've
It's a
got
monstrosity.
oh it's industrial chaos right now. That and I love it. I love where it's going. It's going like industrialized chaos. So we're going to have a large hydrogen area, 2 sets of
I'm
solar
going to sh- I'm gonna shove some
trackers.
hydrogen in that hole.
No, you can if you want.
I'm going
We're going to
to.
have the solar trackers that we got right now. I plan on having 5 of them. I'll line an entire area of hydrogen and then another 5 solar panels. And that'll get us more than enough power in the base. Then we can just start really throwing some batteries in. And then it would just be maneuvering things around, building the roofs and everything, getting it all built back up to where we have a nice little area to hide in. Let me check. Is the fucking door is still open?
Oh, did you guys see the Jason Momoa Helldivers 2 news?
Yeah, he quit.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he found something better.
I don't know.
With how Helldivers 2 is going, I'm honestly not surprised.
Yeah, we did. The fact that they can't get their crap together.
They did so well, and then they shut the bed.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll pull it off because I really like playing the game, but at the rate we're going right now, it don't look good.
It's constipation and a lot of diarrhea.
Yep, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Hey, folks, when I get back, we'll be finishing up probably this ABC, or it'll be somewhat finished already. It looks pretty good.
Is ass heavy.
Oh yeah, it is.
Very.
But it's cramped like I like. I don't know. I may do a shuttlecraft like this with this kind of cramped cockpit or some type of small spacecraft we can hop into and fly off, go do some things with.
I've got a couple of shuttlecrafts.
I feel like you'd have to put like a cargo in the front. If you want that to balance out reasonably, you're going to want cargo in the front. Now,
Well, if this doesn't work out very good and it ends up breaking for what I'm hoping I can use it for, I'm either going to build an armored car that'll be fast and effective, or we're gonna do a Scorpion tank from Halo, and I may just do both. I don't know. But this thing moves pretty good right now as is. I'll also have to take it out, try it out, put some track mods on here, compass, uh, what was it? Paint gun, and colorful
Color
icons.
mod.
But a lot of people, when they add the track mod, they also recommend you add the track mod called More.
Yeah, I've got
The
that one.
More one just adds wider tracks.
Well, it also adds a whole bunch of different types of tracks. You can put on
The
P90
tracks are
tracks.
already in the game, from what I understand. It's just the More adds just wider ones.
Oh,
if
okay.
it wanted to, we could probably put advanced power systems on for better power production.
I add
and
both
storage.
just because sometimes wider tracks look better than smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our refineries are all caught up on everything. Right now it's just trying to get through it's just whatever the drones bring in. And if we can get a few more drones built up, have them running different directions, and just have a whole bunch of worker bees running around out there, and then get a couple of what I'd love to do is set up some type of automated drone killer for the dogs so that when shit goes down, we can just have a radar set up. As soon as something is detected on the radar, it launches the drone. The drone goes out there and finds it and kills it and then comes back.
I used to have a Guardian drone, which could take a fucking being and a half, but it was slow and can go too far.
Yeah, you remember that you've seen the review for the Ant Mark II?
Yep.
Yeah, that drone that they had in that thing was awesome. Had the it had what was it, vector thruster script?
Yeah.
And it was amazing because you could all it needed was side to side thrust, and then it handled all the forward and rear thrust. And that's all we need to do is just set up a drone like that was automated, give it a pretty good amount of power so it could stay in the air for a long time.
What if we
Slap a
took the camel
gun.
spider? What if we took the camel spider and then alter it so that way it has the
Yeah.
vectored thrust?
I'll tell you another thing I want to do.
It's big enough. It has
Another thing I
If you
want to
remove the
do,
cockpit,
just for shits and giggles,
yeah.
is I want to take a dog could help me with this. I want to take a I want to make a drone and make it look like an F-15. And then we just turn on the F-15s and launch F-15s from the base.
What?
Give them give them two guns and one of those reloadable missile launchers and just let them go to town on whatever's out there. And then I can set the script up to where they will come in hard and fast and they'll overwhelm a gun position. Because the problem with most drones is when you put them in there, I did this with the anti-railgun drone. Because the problem with drones trying to catch a railgun drone is most people, if they use the default settings, the drone will come in, hit a point, and then it'll kind of veer off. If you set it to a shallow angle and set it to a high speed, when that thing comes in, it'll launch a few rounds and then it'll veer off. And the system is still trying to catch the thing as it flies out of there. You got 4 or 5 of those coming in and hitting one target, they just kind of round through it and just start lobbing salvos in. Get a turret. Yeah, we're gonna get a turret. We got to get this APC right here. I'll have to greeble it a little bit and see what all I can do greeble wise to make it work. And then I don't know. I would love to build a take on an armor car. I've got a couple ideas. I just gotta get time to do it. Right now, frick, my work schedule is just it sucks. We'll put it like that. It
Yeah,
just sucks right now.
I figure it was sucking recently because we haven't done this at all.
Yeah, it's just
Hearing,
I'm either getting
hearing your
I can't do and now my new work schedule going and doing this new job I'm doing, I am not going to be able to do morning streams for a while. And that sucks because the morning streams are doing so good.
yeah,
There was like 10 or 11 people on the morning stream. Now what I may do is I may just move the morning stream to Saturday and Sunday I may just get up really early and just do the morning stream on Saturday. And at some point we've got to do because I did say we was going to do Mech Warrior at some point. And there's four of us.
that's
The
probably
four of
better.
us.
I think your Mech Warrior should be a morning as well. Don't worry about me. If you're getting more views, that helps grow your channel, allows you to have more opportunities.
Yeah, I do want to do.
So,
I am trying to figure out a machinima at some point as well because I want to do like because my problem, the thing my wife has mentioned, she was like, you know how we used to get on YouTube and watch all the stuff people would make. She said no one makes that stuff anymore. They don't make red versus blue. They're used to everybody was making machinimas on Halo and Minecraft and all that, and they're not doing it anymore. And she said somebody's got to do it. The only person doing it is Captain Jack. That's the only guy who is thoroughly doing it, and I'm of the mindset of no.
isn't
We
Brock
need
kind of doing similar?
Brock is doing. He's not doing a
It's like
machinima. He's doing a. He's kind of doing what Critical Role's doing.
yeah, it's like a slightly D&D esque.
Yes,
And he said that.
it's a D&D esque system. They have scripted to a point where the fights are going to start taking. They kind of script how it goes. It's basically a top. They're ripping the top. That's all Brock does. He just rips the top off, gives them a basic concept of what's happening, and turns them loose. Prime example of how that works is with the cons. The cons were supposed to be a single enemy that happened early on, and then they were supposed to get just knocked out, and then that was supposed to start the next season two. And what happened was Brock got a bunch of dudes in who were professionals at space engineer ship to ship combat, and they knew what they were doing. And as soon as they got in, they started just mopping the floor with everyone.
Yeah, that's where the D&D esque.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
DM can plan a bunch of shit, but if the players know what they're kind
And
of
Brock
doing
and
and
Brock
bullshit their way out,
Yeah, and Brock was like, yeah, it got so bad. They were beating on everybody so badly that there was a point where the cons were going, look at us now. We're just kicking your asses and taking over the galaxy. We were supposed to be a temporary. We weren't even supposed to be this big and bad. And look how badly we're kicking your ass. And then someone got pissed off and really started training everybody, getting them in,
Yeah,
made his own army, and then went in there and started kicking the cons in the teeth. It's like, damn, that's cool. Like it
yeah.
got
I think
so.
that was
I think it got so
first
bad. It got so bad, a couple players quit because of it.
first fleet,
They were
and
looking at
then
it, you broke. Yeah.
First fleet was doing that. Then riders were massive thing, but
Yeah.
their leader, I think his name was Romeo, or some shit. Toxic cunt is the
Mm,
best way to describe him. But he
yeah.
was really good at fighting in
Yeah.
ships.
Well, it was like Get Brock. Get Brock. Me and him actually conversed a bit over that, and he was talking about. He said, I don't know how these guys figured this out, but they do this little corkscrew thing.
Oh yeah,
And he said it's the dumb. He said I don't know how to explain it. It's the dumbest thing. He was talking in his video. He goes, it's the dumbest thing you've ever heard of, but it's wildly effective. And I typed in the comments. I was like, oh yeah, they're lazy barrel. They're doing like a lazy barrel roll or Nautilus maneuver. What it does is it constantly changes because the gun turrets can only track something straight accurately. And if it keeps changing in like a Nautilus effect, the guns just cannot track that shit. And he comes back on. He goes, "Yes," and this is exactly what they're doing, and it is a goddamn effective strategy.
oh yeah. The only way to counter it, somewhat, is you have good gunners,
Good
and the
gunners,
guys.
or what you do is you have
No,
one guy run flank while the other one is launching an attack. Because once you flank
that's
that Nautilus maneuver, then it's a straight line run. It doesn't matter how many times he's corkscrewing. If you get
actually
right beside him, you can
um,
just pound away at it.
depending on the ship. Depending on the ship, and this is
Yeah.
from experience as a gunner, uh, where you put your bridge matters quite a lot
Oh yeah.
for depending on how effective it is. And they put me on a they put me on an Aussie server for a test because I said, I bet you if I was on Aussie servers, I'd probably be the best gunner in accuracy. I was hitting pretty much all my fucking shots. And that was with a lazy corkscrew.
Now I don't know how the lazy corkscrew would operate. Was it the enhanced turret mod or script that like yeah, I think it fixes a lot of the tracking of the turrets. I've never tried it against that, or no one's ever pulled it on me with that.
But yeah, I was part of the first fleet for a little while. I never actually fought in a proper battle because Aussie. Mine at the time wasn't the best. But yeah, I was sniping the enemy's cockpits, and when they had me test the lancers, I was doing the kind of shit where one of the guys would shoot at me, I'd say "fuck off," turn the ship, shoot them out of their cockpit, and then turn back to continue shooting the guy I was fighting before.
Hmm. Yeah, if you know what you're doing with ships, it's also a lot of the how you build the ships as well. That was
Yes,
another
it
thing
is
they were
made.
talking. They said the cons made it almost impossible to kill a ship because they everyone was building like rooms for all their stuff, kind of like what I do right now. The cons were basically guys who did purely combat. It was like it's one of those moments where you put the wrong group of people into an area and it just kind of creates some cool little fudge ups. And while
Yeah,
they were
you
doing all
have
that nonsense,
differences.
they overthrustered their ships, put a lot of gyros on there, and then they just spread all of their weapon systems all over the place. They spread all their power and thrust systems all over the place. And Brock
Everything's
was going,
decentralized.
yeah, Brock was going. He said the cons could actually kill and destroy the other two faction ships, but there was just a point where you were wasting
I
ammo trying to
remember
kill the cons because they had a
I
battery
remember he made
somewhere.
a video. I
Yeah, he
remember he
said,
made a video with Warfare when Warfare 2 was released
oh
of
yeah,
how they changed how item drops.
oh yeah,
So you like all the it's not like you don't want a centralized like magazine.
No, you didn't want a centralized magazine because if you hit that centralized magazine, your ammunition would cook off and explode. So they
Oh
started
yeah,
putting, so people started putting, that's why now in Space Engineers, people are putting conveyors, sorters underneath a block, and then that cargo container is underneath whatever turret, and then it's siphoned up to whatever ammunition you want. It actually, it was one of those things that Keen did that actually made the entire community better builders, because then if you do it like that, the side effect was you lock your ship into a station, it automatically refills all of your guns. Your magazines are already refilled because the sorters send everything where it needs to go. And then you just fill up your tanks and you're out of there. Whatever repairs you got to make, you just go do.
so as someone that also did build some of the ships, or had a good hand in building some of the first fleet ships, so their ships weren't conveyed like that technically. You
Mm.
wouldn't be able to dock. There was two ships. You had roleplay ships and you had military combat ships.
Yeah,
The combat ships just had cargo containers and a conveyor straight to the gun,
yeah.
and that was it. There was no conveying to the cargo
That
container.
that was also because those, if I remember correctly, Brock was saying you had to have because the PCU limits of having an interior, because some of the interior blocks jack up your PCU limit. It caused a lot of
Well,
issues. So if you were going to do role play, that was mostly those were just for like internal shots of the ships and everything.
actually, the ships would be the combat ships would be taken, they'd be gutted, and then they'd be still made functional but roleplay esque.
Yeah,
So that way they could still have the illusion of being, these fucking tanks that can take so many shots. It's not even funny. I flew I think it was called the Cerberus, and I'm
do you have that ship?
by the I used to. I still have a few of their ships.
Because I would love to
I
do a
ma-
video checking those out.
I had a
One
ship that I built called the Vanagander.
one
Um,
blob that I would wish that Keen would add to Space Engineer is a version of the normal cargo container, but it only has two conveyor ports on opposite side of it. So it's just a straight through, because then you can just put a sorter, container, sorter, and it won't be connected to any of the rest of the conveyoring.
Oh yes.
Because the thing with the current cargo is if you stack them, they will still be connected. So it makes it a bit harder. For example, like if you dock that station, if you want to, let's say, like, oh, this container is for assault cannon ammo, this is for PDC, this is
Mm.
for artillery shells, you it won't automatically fill the like amount that you want into each. So it would be nice to have that, because then you can just have three separate like magazines that are separate from each other.
Also,
Because
I
I know like
really want to build you one of my freaking stock horses, so that way you can use that rover. Because
because like some of
it
my
was
ship, I have a like I think in the like custom data on the containers I labeled as magazines.
Hmm.
I have like what the standard amount of ammunition filled into each one. For example, like
and
the one which is for dedicated like PDC ammo, obviously you fill to the fucking brim with PDC ammo. But then the other ones is like like you usually have this and this many artillery shells and this many assault cannon shells.
Yeah.
so actually, Badger, don't you have my stock horse you as a blueprint? You should. I think you might.
I might. I'll have to look. I don't remember having it.
You, yeah. I
We'll
know
we'll
you
take a
have
look.
the
We'll take a look. I had some of the ships because I was trying to take a look at them for like classes and for
yeah
the classes
videos.
videos I was doing. I'll have to see if I can find any of those though.
Let's see.
If I don't, we'll just go with whatever you got. And some of them are on the internet.
E-
I was just wanting to look through a couple of them because it's hard to figure out sometimes what is what because one thing for those that are wondering if you don't know anything about Brock's server, some of the guys on Brock's server don't put their ships out there so the other factions can't build something or know how to counter it. There's a
Oh yeah, that's
lot of
no. So they only put it on the workshop for others to look at once it's been shown or it's been killed.
yeah. So like if it's obsolete or something like that, you can't get anything like
Yes.
you can't get like a standard or a real ship that they have already
No, it's all
built.
said as private.
Yeah, it's all set as private.
uh,
You have to get stuff that has been put through circulation, like anything that's become obsolete. I think it's like
so,
the Aventine class
um,
has gone through multiple variations. You can find those original variations of the Aventine, but you can't find the
speaking of like
latest model.
speaking of like combat ships, so I had a friend. He made a test with my faction's like mainline capital ship, my Valor class battle cruisers, and this was like the Flight 3C, and he threw a ship that was like twice the tonnage at it,
Hmm.
and it won. And
Okay,
that's
Ledger,
before my current Flight 4, which is like up armored.
Hmm.
I posted the blueprint of the unit in our group
Yeah, I
chat.
can use my defender versus some big spat ships or pirate ships, and I just wrecked them. I tested them
That's something we
against
gotta get. That's something once we get back on the pirate thing, we got when we turn that into a server, we've got to go find some pirates and whoop their asses.
yeah,
Uh,
that hammerhead defender I made for the Star Wars stuff that I've been trying to get you to look at.
I
It,
I think I've
it's
seen it. I just
with
haven't had a chance to
firepower.
like get it off the workshop and
I
look at it.
think I think for that I might be tempted to try and make a railgun destroyer with some missile capabilities.
Yeah. I may
And I'm
try to
gonna
build a
use
ship with some broadsides for crying out loud. We don't see those designs anymore.
that's what I mean by the railguns.
I
The fucking 5-barrel small grid railgun turrets. They're
we
going to
should
go brr.
just need to take
It'll be
that
funny.
one script where you like sync all the turrets
Oh yeah,
together.
what they use
Just make them
on
all aim.
Get Rocked. Yeah,
Yeah,
Get
just make them
Rocked.
all aim.
But one thing I've noticed
Oh,
when like a lot of people say like, "Oh, I made a combat ship," and they show a picture of it, majority of the time it's most like just like art. If it's fully vanilla, it's just like primarily just decked out with artillery turrets.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, sometimes it might be better to have maybe a bit fewer artillery, but more assault cannon turrets because
Yeah.
they fire faster.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like when you take the that was one of the reasons I used those when I did the perforator cannons because you just got to the difference between artillery guns and the assault cannons. I think it's like 500K.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So I
like
mean,
1.4 to 2 kilometers, so it's 600 meters.
yeah, like 600 meters. That's how close you have to get for. That's like the distance for Gatling guns, and you can clear that 600 meters pretty quickly, especially if you're lazy screwing in. And once you get that
Mm-hmm.
lazy screwing in, and suddenly the perforator lights off, y'all have seen that thing go off. It just
Oh
pounds
yeah.
the crap out of something with rapid fire. Then if you set that thing to kill enemy turrets, that's going to be a naked ship before it's over with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
like my
perforator
faction.
style direct fire weapons.
Yeah, but like my faction's capital ship, my battle cruisers, they only have 2 artillery turret, but then like on each side they have 6 assault cannon turrets,
Yeah.
and they're pretty evenly spaced out. So like I have very few blind spots on that ship.
Have you see how some people also, Grex, how they build custom? A lot of people don't build custom turrets. Like there's a few
Mhm.
people like Iteration
I
Crunchy, Bundy, myself,
yeah, like
who will
I
throw
don't
on some customized turrets, and that
I
makes a big
don't
difference.
yeah, it does make a very big difference, but I primarily don't use a custom turret, mostly because it's easier to build a ship that doesn't use them.
Yeah,
But it also lowers the PCU on the ship itself,
yeah. If
making
you're
it more
going,
server.
if you're doing like a combat server with people, I would say
Yeah,
one custom turret because then that gives you an X factor. Um,
yeah, like
and then it's a
like on
like
my Valor, like in between like the bridge and the rear landing pad is where I have the artillery turrets. I can easily switch those out for like custom railgun turrets or custom assault cannon turrets that pack a big punch.
yeah.
So it's
Some
like
pretty
it's
small
What
grade
is it? I think it
turrets
was
don't
Lunar
really.
Colony. Lunar
the
Colony had
main.
a they had a ship on there that was mostly regular turrets, and then it had one big dual barrel heavy
Yeah,
railgun that was just
yeah.
turreted. If you can,
I
the
think like
railguns can't. The
ship
railguns don't have a
like
turret.
that. I would kind of classify as like fleet destroyer,
Oh yeah, because that
kind
little
of.
railgun's
But
just got to touch you one time, and it's gonna rip
yeah,
through. It goes through like
Lunar
6
Colony
blocks.
has a very
Actually,
good series on like
what's
ship classes
what's
and
the
like what
range on the small railgun?
small rail
Um,
8,000.
1.4K.
1.4.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about like the
And what the
assault
large
cannon.
one's 2K.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
What happens if I make a large grid variant of my railgun 5-barrel turret?
Ugh, we're gonna need a big ship. We need a bigger boat.
yep.
Hey, but at least whenever it shoots, you're going to have its internals. Bye bye.
Yeah.
But yeah. Uh, oh wait, no, the oh wait, no, that might be just the range of the projectile, not the actual weapon. But looking at Space Inertia wiki, small and large railguns sables that's 2,000 meters on range,
Yeah.
but assault cannon is 1,400, and that's both large and small grid. But it could just be
Okay,
the ammo itself, but I don't know if all the weapons shoot that far.
so Zachary, that Aliens Space APC, it would be good if you build a lot of roads.
Yeah. The way that
Otherwise,
I was
you're
thinking
not
about,
going far.
I saw that it doesn't, it's not going to do very good on rough terrain. It's a cool APC. I'm not going to lie. The original one, I think what they did was they took a, if you actually wanted to build it, it's basically an old school luggage conveyor from an airport or luggage car from an airport, and then they just built
Yeah,
the APC around it.
pretty much.
But
Uh,
that low
but
profile, long frontal lobe on the bumper, as soon as you hit a ramp or something, it'll high center that sucker. I've wanted to build one for a long time, but then every time I get to work on it, that becomes the major issue.
Badger, I sent in the group chat a link to my IFV.
Nice.
So like if you want to, you can just build a hull because the hull is pretty modular. Like
Okay.
I've used the same hull to make a light tank, a SPAA, and a recovery vehicle.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's the thing that I can fit free of in the back of the trailer that I built for the stock horse.
Nice. Yeah, I got a couple of builds I gotta put
I did
into
have
the
some size limitations to the IFV because I designed it to fit in the hangar bay on my Visby class Corvette, and it does not have a pretty big hangar.
Mhm.
I think it's 3 blocks wide, 5 blocks long, I think.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
put.
that's
I think I'm gonna do this if everybody on the server and all the fans that are listening right now, if they want to do this for me, I was holding off one of my builds because I wanted to drop it in there with Xylo and when they do the review, they start looking at
Zoc.
everybody's Zoc and all this stuff. I don't know why I call him Xylo.
Oh,
I blame the American education system. So it was just fuck those people keep asking for more money. But anyway, um, I will probably put the mammoth tank up. If somebody wants to just go ahead and put it in there, just put my name down. Y'all can drop that son of a bitch in there and they can just play around with it. Because that thing's kind of neat the way it's built and designed. I'll put the blueprint up sometime and I'll set some stuff to it. Y'all can just drop it in and just play around with them. Props for whoever can get like two of them in there, get like two or three of them in there and just drive them around shooting at each other with them.
that now makes me really want to just finish the final touches on the troop carrier variant of the gunship. Just be like, okay, guys, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Also,
need to finalize the
uh,
turret as well.
Badger,
Mhm.
if the APC you're building, if it's using two different power sources, for example, like one large battery and then a hydrogen engine,
Mhm.
uh, you could add something similar to what that I have done to my line of IFV and tanks, which
Uh,
is it has a event controller where if the battery gets shut off, it turns off just enough wheels, like turns off the propulsion to them, so that you can still drive on just the hydrogen engine without getting a power overload.
oh, okay. I
That's the
may set
funny
up.
part.
I may
The
set up a
roach is
system.
called the roach for a reason.
Ah,
Because I have I tested it. I found out that it was very useful after doing some battle testing with a friend, where I noticed that most of the times where the tank survived, the battery had been shot off,
mhm.
and it didn't help me trying to put additional armor around the battery because it kept getting shot out pretty quickly.
See, that's where I went with the idea of if they shoot my battery, well, I've got like 10 others.
Yeah.
And if you've gotten all the batteries, everyone's probably dead anyway.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, do I add this or do I just go with reasoning, like, if the battery is gone, the rest of the vehicle is probably following close by. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, what if the last shot I fire before the battery gets taken, it actually takes out the enemy vehicle, then I can limp back and repair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the roach is kind of like what one of the old style freaking warships, where even if most of its wheels are blown off, all the seats are fucking gone, and the control seats are gone. If you strap a seat to it, there's a high chance it will keep driving. Somehow.
Yeah. I need to.
I shot that thing to shit.
This is just this the whole APC that I'm building right now is just for the little building because we got the base built up. I'm gonna see how it
Yeah,
works.
that's
I can already see a few issues I'm probably gonna run
oh,
into
I
with the
could.
back end of it, and I
That
I
thing's
may
gonna
mean,
be.
rip that apart and
you,
redesign it so there's
you
a lot less
could,
weight in the rear.
Actually, you
although
could
I
give it a
did
bull
it.
bar.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do what I did, but I did it mainly as a way to just easily modify the hull. The seats are on the outside.
Hmm.
This is kind of like how like Russian troops would sit on like the BTR because they had such bad like mine protection. They would just sit on top of it rather than sit inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you may as well be
So
sitting onto it when you get shot at with
yeah,
freaking
but it's
7.62.
also like yeah, but it's also like if the vehicle takes like a hit from the front, yeah, they can more easily get off and get to cover.
Mm-hmm. We
but
should
it
really get there and
made it
do an.
easy because it gave me more freedom to make it like smaller without needing to figure out how to make a internal area for troops to sit in.
I think we should really do like a little thing where we get a few APCs together and see where they're strong, where they're weak, and
Yeah.
then try and see if we can make like a nice sweet spot.
I wouldn't mind a build off.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought about if I could just get enough money together, I wanted to do a competition with the subscribers where everyone redesigns the starter pod when you're in space. Just redesign the space pod into something a little cooler.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one, the blue space pod. Just redesign it so that it looks much cooler, and
I mean,
add
if
all
you
the
would
fixins.
say like the original like yellow respawn pod, I already did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I liked how you did the original yellow respawn pod. I'd like to see someone limit it to a similar number of blocks, but have everyone be able to put it together. Maybe increase the blocks by like a fifth more,
Yeah.
and then add criteria of has to have like a connector to hook up to, has to have all the other stuff ready to go, and then you have to be able to upgrade it pretty easily. Because one of the things about Spacepot is you can just yank the bottom off and you can start adding you can add most of your assemblers for your first run of
Yeah.
assemblers, and then you basically got a small vehicle that can do stuff. Zagger Thomas, I'm going to build a ship within a ship. Well, you go right for it, L Cool J. Because pimp my ship, that needs to be it something. Pimp my ship. I could do that. Grab somebody's random ship. We could all jump on there and like Grievel the fuck out of it.
I've got a few.
The
Good luck.
Badger, one APC
I've got a
APC I've
shell.
seen that is quite new on the workshop that might help with the design of yours. Look up Tider.
Oh
He
yeah, I
make
used
he
to
make
chat with
he
him.
make yeah he makes the VME faction. He made a new one recently
Did I chat with him? Maybe not.
called the Beyonder.
I don't think I did chat.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I played around with it. It has a internal space for troops as well as where the driver and co-driver sits.
Actually, no, I don't think I ever did chat with Tiny. I talked to some mates of his.
Yeah, I sent a link to it in the group chat.
No, I'll look it up. Anyway, folks, we're at that point. I've already run this to the point I'm gonna have trouble getting up tomorrow. So
I've got
we'll
half an hour before I go to D&D.
yeah, I'm gonna be into bed. So we'll do that. We'll do some other things on the channel because I'm gonna have to do some other games at some point because I'm oversaturated on Space Engineers. I like playing
Yeah,
Space Engineers, but if the channel's gonna grow, I'm
we
gonna have to
need to break
do
that.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get something new going. I think we'll do Mech Warrior Mercenaries.
What? We could do it like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll just jump in there, pick a couple missions, and go. I think we'll just start out. That'll be awesome. Yeah. See you, Zachary Thomas. Take care. Have fun. Yeah. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed what I'm doing here and you want to support, easiest thing to do: like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, and also membership, 99 cents a month if you want to see all the videos early.
He's got
That's all it
Discord.
does. Yep, and you also got the Discord. You guys can jump in there, show off some of your cool stuff that you've made, because we got guys go in there. We just discuss all the stuff we got. We got a couple other areas, and there's also a Helldiver group. You can hop in there and play Helldivers if y'all's is working. Mine is not, unfortunately.
That is fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
like I
semi.
said, I started in and I hit it. Drop pod went down, and then it was just like right. It's like someone slaughtered a unicorn and just let it bleed all over my screen. It's just like, oh,
No,
good
it's
lord,
called
that's awful.
unicorn farts.
No, yes, yes, yes,
Unicorn shat all over your screen.
yes, horrible. Anyway, folks, I am once again Badger Wild with the Wolves, saying stay safe, everyone, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.